a bet.
Hey.
Dark.
What you mean by that?
Hey.
You gonna cast a shadow over me?
I don't know what you're into, Dice. I'm not from Turkey.
Yo, why we rocking
I'm
that,
internationally
low-key?
known, but
Just say
not
international.
like
I have
that.
to say the fucking.
Yeah, this is.
All right, welcome back. Welcome back.
He over here dry snitching early, bro.
Triple Threat Sportscast. We back at it. Where they can follow him, Shamar.
Follow us on YouTube at Triple Threat Sportscast. Remember, hit that red subscribe button, click that yellow notification bell, get all the things we upload. You can follow us on IG. You can follow us on IG on Triple Threat Sportscast. You can follow us individually on IG, me as Shamar for President.
It's your boy Dyson.
And Excellence Execution 1. I want to state we'll be doing this weekly. Football season is back. Weekly.
I'm so
Yes.
happy I'm about to shake some ass.
Weekly.
Hey, yo.
It'll be on the TikTok later.
Off the rip, yo.
So we'll be back at it. Going back to our regular schedule thing. Our week 1 predictions is going to come on this one. We'll do that. And then we'll do a recap of week 1 next week. Things like that to look forward to.
I want to start inputting my fantasy, or not my fantasy, my FanDuel picks weekly.
You absolutely should.
You should, but
You absolutely
can't be
should.
negative, so what's the point?
I'm still up.
Hey,
I'm
but
still up.
you got it has to be. It can't come across because you feel like it, Dice. Like,
Yeah, right.
you can't be a cannon with it either.
No, I'm gonna do like the typical ones that most people would do. I'm
You
not
know.
gonna do like the ones that Justin and
You
I
can do whatever you want to do.
No,
Just
because
tell me a
Justin and
screenshot
I
posted.
we be doing a $1 bet to win fucking $80 million. It's
That's
never
what I
gonna
do
hit.
too. That's why
It's
I never win.
Never gonna fucking hit.
My FanDuel is
Never
negative.
gonna hit. Oh, see, I'm up. I'm up from just the one bet that
But
I
I
did.
only do that. When I bet at sports bets, I'm like playing the lotto. I need $1 to dream. I'm out
I was
here.
dreaming.
A
Like the
dollar
night that
and
we
a
went to the
dream.
fucking casino, we got robbed that night.
I'm
You
here.
got robbed.
I'm hit and miss.
You went in the same as me, and I wanted to keep going. You backed out.
Yeah, because I know when to stop.
It was
You
just
like-
$100.
You're like a junkie. Oh, no, we got this. We got this.
Because
Yo.
when you hit, you're gonna be up.
Yo,
All right,
it was like 5 minutes and we were broke.
that was bad.
That was a
fucking
bad
all
night.
that.
Yeah, that was a bad
It was
night.
all the alcohol that we had.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm gonna blame.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right,
Pre-game was good.
Pre-game was lit. That rum was pretty good.
Yeah, facts.
All right,
Let's
let's
take it on.
Let's get back into the episode. We're starting to sound like degenerates.
All right, so what you want to touch on real quick in football related? Your boy that just got shot, your rookie.
Yeah, that rookie. That boy stood on business. And
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
respectfully, he did stand on business.
No, he
Yes.
didn't. He didn't.
Dumb
he
business.
technically did. If you think about it, yes, he technically stood on business.
Sure. So, but there's
But he
a couple
did get
things
shot.
in life. There's a smart business move and dumb business
business
move.
moves.
That was a dumb ass
It
business
might have been a
move.
dumbass.
That was a dumb business move.
but he still stood on business. I'm just gonna
That's
look at it.
what do you expect from a rookie? What is he, 21, 20?
20, 21, 22, 23. Let me say.
Damn,
but
so he's my age. Look at that.
Exactly.
Listen.
That's
Fuck you. What are you gonna say?
why. Young boy,
I
young
hope-
boy doing autograph signings, right? Showing everybody he signed to the Chiefs, right?
Yeah.
Signed to the Chiefs, hype, rocking all his jewelry and everything.
You talking about
Goes to
Xavier
leave.
Worthy?
No, that's the guy. Wasn't he from the Chiefs?
49ers, no?
Yeah, the Niners.
The Niners.
It was,
yeah,
a, red, it was a red
Niners.
jersey.
Yeah, yeah, it's the red.
And
it's
he's
the
in
Niners.
L.A. Either way. Signing it, and then he goes leave, go to his car by himself, then he gets robbed. Talking about, let me get your watch. No.
No.
I'm going to take it either way.
I'm gonna take it either way.
Then he got
Well,
shot.
the guy got caught, so I guess he didn't take it at that point. He got snatched right
Yeah,
back.
and he's out for his
He's-
NFL rookie for like 3 weeks because he needs to make sure he's 100% good.
He's
Dumb business move.
It was a dumb business move.
He could have started,
Listen, bro, I give
played
you
the
props.
first game.
He stood on business.
That's not smart business, as
No,
he
it's
said.
not.
That's not
Yeah.
smart
But, I mean,
business.
he still did it, I guess.
Listen,
Nothing you
I
can
would've
do.
been like-
that watch really would have been worth all the potential millions he could have made in the NFL.
Nah,
Potential millions.
He could have got an endorsement.
He could have gotten an endorsement.
I
I
got
mean,
that watch
he doesn't know
money
what
back.
he's
My
going to
thing
become,
is-
but he has an opportunity of a lifetime, and he's willing to squander it in his life
So-
over a watch.
All right, so my thing is, right?
And it probably was a dumbass watch. It was probably a
No,
Casio.
it was a Rolly.
It was a Rolly. Well,
That shit was used, and it was
But-
Rollies is like 20K.
Alright,
His
so-
wide Rolly was probably like 4.
All right, so what I'm trying to get at is, right? He just gets signed to the NFL. So now he knows his worth is through the fucking roof, right? He's going to be worth millions.
Okay, keep going.
Okay, why isn't he already having some type of security with him?
probably can't
He's got
afford it
the-
yet.
No, no.
Net worth and what you have on you is completely different.
No, I understand that, but if you got a Rolly, first off, you have. I don't give a fuck what it. You have some type of money. You can get at least the bare minimum security. At least one dude with a strap. you're gonna be worth millions. So why would you not already have yourself prepared?
Don't the teams provide these guys with security if
Yeah,
they
but
need
he
it?
was doing it all on his own.
And now he went out there flashing Rolly is somebody who's hungrier than he is.
I just feel like
Peeped him. They caught him, and they thought that was a quick come up. There's people out here starving, Dice. You know what I'm
no,
saying?
that's not what
There's
I'm saying.
people out here starving.
The dude had a rollie on, so he obviously
If
has
he had a
bread to begin
rollie
with,
on,
and
right.
he's gonna be worth millions. So why did he not even have some type of security with him?
Hey, it's-
You could afford it. I know you could afford it if you have a fucking rollie.
He should have had at least a friend with him. He was solo out there.
Something.
He was solo
They
out
know
there.
your worth. I don't know why you would be out there by yourself doing that, but whatever. I guess he's alive, so you got to pray for that.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
mean,
best thing you could.
I
ask
just
for.
think in the future, like, all right, my man, here, take this watch. Now I know not
Well,
to
in
be
the
out
future,
there.
you should have fucking
So
security.
now,
That's just
now
how
I
look
know
at
not to be out there by myself solo.
it. Security or friends.
And it
One
might,
of them.
and he might also realize he might take it into account that I almost died, This watch wasn't worth it, man.
Yeah, you
This
said,
watch
you said
wasn't
he's
worth-
worth millions. All his futures ahead of him, and then he want to stop it for a watch.
Watch, right? This watch
Crazy.
ain't. He probably realized I'm so lucky I'm alive right now that bullet didn't go an eighth of an inch over to the left or right to a vital organ where he would have been dead, and everything he worked for up to that point in his life would have just
Yeah, 'cause
been
he got
been
shot square in the
rendered
back,
useless.
basically.
Yeah, So it's not worth it.
It's not.
It's not worth it. None of these
No way.
material things are worth it.
He's out the hospital now, so a quick
Yeah,
recovery.
he got
everything's
Couple
released 3 days
good.
later.
And then he
Everything looks good, so just make sure you learn from this lesson, basically.
yeah.
Don't be no 23-year-old dumbass and be like, nah, he stood on business.
No,
Bad business.
Realistically, though, he did stand on business.
and it almost cost him his life. And
I'm
it
just saying.
took him out.
I feel
so-
like you want to talk about his worth. I feel like he should just had security or somebody with him. But why are you going out alone when you're basically a celebrity at that
Should
point?
have had a friend with him.
Anything. I don't know why you
He's
going out
solo.
alone like that. It was just the dumbest thing ever.
Well, to be fair, when you're young, you think you're untouchable.
Yeah.
That's how I hurt
but
my
the-
knee.
the kid
I
was
didn't.
young,
I thought
too.
I was untouchable.
The kid that robbed him was a 17-year-old kid. Like, bro, like how the fuck are
who had a gun?
like
yeah.
Who had a gun?
I mean, to be honest, it's not
He-
that hard
he-
at this point in
he
life.
was probably-
Anybody
It
can
isn't,
get one.
right.
It's sad, to be
To
honest.
be
with you.
honest, he probably wasn't the initial robber. He probably was the person that the robber sent to go do it.
Yeah.
Because the 17-year-old just be a juvie,
Yeah.
and then he comes right out.
It's the stick-up kid right
Yeah.
there.
There's a lot of variables in that. But anyways,
Yeah.
I
moving
don't know, man.
forward. Let's move forward. Your boy Cam Hayward just signed his extension, right?
Yeah.
What was it for?
Hold on.
Not
It was
enough.
it was a good chunk, but he's definitely worth
I mean-
for sure more.
How many years is on there?
3 extension on top of. I
Yeah.
don't even know what it was.
You gotta
I'm trying to
understand.
pull it up right now.
This is probably going to be his last big contract. He's already up there in age. He's still a really good player.
$45 million extension,
Yeah.
$16 million guaranteed, 3 years.
Yeah. It says rounds about to 15 million a year, which is good money for him and for what he does. He's
He's basically the backbone of that fucking defense.
Yes.
Besides like T.J. Watt,
Yes.
he's that whole front.
he is the backbone. It's not T.J. Watt is just the special
That
player on that
is
defense.
good. I forgot you guys got Patrick Queen again.
Yeah. But honestly, I don't know. Patrick Queen's like he's good. Don't get me wrong, but he was getting cooked by Jalen Warren, that small ass running back. He got popped by him. It's like
Jalen Warren's
damn.
good.
Yeah, he's good. I can't wait to see this year. But yeah,
I don't see you guys being that good offensively from what I've seen in preseason.
no, I even said
you
we're
guys are a
gonna be
defensive team.
shaky because of the QBs, right? And because of the fucking offensive coordinator that we signed. We basically picked up the same fucking goddamn guy that we had. The only difference is this one's on the sideline. Ooh, whoop de fucking do.
Is it something with your offensive line?
Did they hold up?
I mean, is it because the
It's
from
not as bad as the
it's-
Giants.
Offensive
no, our
line
offensive line
still-
is the least of our worries right now.
It's good,
The
but at the same
least.
time,
It's the
it's
least.
like we don't give the quarterback
I'll explain that
enough
later.
time.
You don't give the quarter, and I seen a lot of stuff where the exchange on the snap from center to quarterback on the snap was just a lot of fumbles with that, particularly with Justin Fields. I don't know
It's
if
just there's no chemistry. I don't know. We got like I said, we got 2 new QBs, right?
Yeah.
And then we have a whole new offensive coordinator, and that dude's dog shit. He got fired for a fucking reason.
He's talking shit.
He is. He got fired from the fucking head coach of the Falcons for a reason. So
Yeah.
then why are we picking him up? I don't fucking know.
all I know is that at some point during this training camp or whatever, Mike Tomlin should have had about 2 weeks ago. Mike Tomlin should have had named already a number 1 quarterback. That way they could start building that stuff up through the games and through practice and stuff like that.
I agree.
That's competition is always good, so I don't mind competition.
But I don't know if I blame Mike Tomlin because I feel like that comes down to your offensive coordinator to.
Yeah.
And at the same time, I don't really know.
But he's the head of it, so he'll get most of all that.
I don't know how the plays
Backlash.
really look. I don't know what we're going to look like. But if the plays are anything like how we did last year, bro, we did absolutely fucking nothing. We couldn't score.
You know what
we,
the biggest
we
play?
couldn't do fucking anything. I think we had more touchdowns in the first half of the season on our fucking special teams and defense than we did offense.
So you as the
Yeah.
coach right now, who
Your
you
defense.
starting? Who you starting right now? You the coach. Who you picking to start? Russell Wilson or Justin Fields?
Russ.
I feel like Russ.
Yeah.
One, because just
The veteran.
he's a veteran, right?
Veteran.
And Justin Fields is still young. So I feel like it's harder for him to adapt to a whole new play style than Russell Wilson. I feel like it's easier for Russ because he's just been there in the league longer.
And that's my exact thought too.
But at the same thing when it comes to Russ is you give him 2 games. If he fucks up, I think in those 2 games he's going to instantly get benched.
Yeah.
I think he needs to show out because if he fucks up once, I mean, it's just going to be a Mitch Trubisky how it was last year. He fucked up the first 3 games, and then that's when we threw in Kenny Pickett, and then
It's a high reward, low risk signing for the Steelers. Yeah. I think you do start Russell Wilson. He's number 1 off the rip. I think with Justin Fields, just like what you said, he's going to be the quarterback of the future.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson is here for this season, maybe next. Maybe next. We don't know that yet. We don't know that yet.
No.
But we know we see
we
Justin
need to
Fields,
develop Fields.
and we have a chance to potentially build our next franchise quarterback right here.
Crazy.
Russell Wilson has to be the starter right off the rip.
He is crazy.
And because Russell Wilson still gives you a good chance to win. Russell Wilson probably gives you the best chance out of those 2 to win a football game. To be honest, from the quarterback position.
I agree.
Like his resume?
Not just the resume. Russell Wilson didn't have a bad season last year when you look at his stats, bro.
Nah, he didn't really do that bad.
When you look at his stats and you look at some
He
of
was
the
kind of.
when you look at some of the contributing factors like the Denver Broncos wide receivers dropping the football all the
He
time.
was kind of set
Like
up.
Corley Sutton?
Corley Sutton, yeah, Jerry Jeudy too.
Jerry Jeudy.
This is not.
I thought Jerry Judy's nice.
Jerry Jeudy is nice,
Whatever.
but it doesn't mean that guys don't. T.O. is a legend. T.O. is a Hall of Famer, but he also had a case of the drops.
Jesus.
I don't care. Like T.O. is a legend. He's a Hall of Famer. He's probably considered one of the greatest wide receivers to ever play. He had problems with drops. And the drops doesn't make you a bad player.
I did notice that these 2 quarterbacks both got set up for failure because when Justin Fields came into the league, they did not build that team around him until his last year. They finally picked up
Talking
DJ Moore.
about Caleb is set up perfectly.
Shut the fuck up. He's dog shit. I hope you have a shitty season.
All right, so let's keep
fault.
on your little Steelers tangent. How you feel about the Brandon Ayuk trade not going through for you guys and him staying in for
Yeah, wow. I was surprised because that seemed like more of
Nah,
a definite that was going to happen.
It's not even really a loss. It sucks, but it's not a loss because it's not like we lost anything. We truly didn't lose anything. But at the same time, it sucks.
You only have one
But-
dominant receiver now.
We just picked up a rookie that was good in his college, Roman
Yeah,
Wilson.
but
He's good.
Okay, but is he good enough that he could still withstand the single man coverage? Because
That dude's fast.
Pickens
Roman
gonna get
Wilson's
double.
fast.
Right, so is he-
Pickens gonna get
Roman
double
Wilson,
man coverage.
he'll win his ones just
So
off
is
of his
he
speed.
right?
He's fast.
Is he good enough where they can't have to bracket now? Because remember, they're also getting Fryermuth back as well. So Fryermuth is in there. So that's another option that they have.
And we got the dual threat in the backfield.
In the backfield. So is it enough? Is that wide receiver 2 enough where they can do enough damage where they can get
I think he
that double coverage or keep people from peeking over there at George Pickens?
Because
so he can go
Pickens
do his
catches
thing?
anything you throw in his
Right.
way.
He
No,
has a
and
good
that's
catch
what-
rate.
That's why he's gonna get double
But
coverage.
he's gonna
every
get
single
bracketed.
time.
Yes,
And
he's
I
gonna get
have-
bracketed.
I have faith in Roman Wilson. He's fast.
Good.
He's fast off the line for sure.
Well, I'll tell you this. I don't want to keep going into more of that, but you're going to have... Oh, no, I'm lying. I was going to say you're going to have a good good season opening with Jesse Bates out there to make sure to see who's going to get out there. Because you guys played the Falcons first game.
Yeah.
And I think that's a tough game
One
for
of
you
those
guys.
No, I feel like it's gonna be a tough game, but at the same time, I feel like we're being disrespected.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
can see that.
60% Falcons, 30% Steelers. I feel like that's a little disrespect. I feel like it should be like
You know
I
what
don't
it
know.
is?
I feel like it
Here's the
should be.
thing.
That's a crazy
no,
stat,
no,
but
it's not necessarily.
70-30 or whatever it is.
I can see why
It's
because
like 70-30, yeah.
the Falcons actually they got a good defense. I don't know what their defensive coordinator's problem was last year. You have all these pieces on that defense, and you couldn't even make it happen. You guys offensively, that's where the weak point of your team is at. You know,
You guys have no slouch in defense.
you guys, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Defensively, nobody's not worried about you. You guys, they're not even gonna. But offensively, that's where they're gonna. You got George Pickens. We're gonna double George Pickens and pick everybody
You
else.
gotta also look at the Falcons, right? It's Kirk Cousins' first time on that team. It's his first year. Okay.
Yeah.
Their wide receiver core isn't, in my opinion, they don't really have.
They're not elite.
They're not elite.
Good.
What's his name is hurt. Kyle Pitts is hurt.
Yeah, he's
And
questionable.
then you
He's
also, and
questionable.
then Drake London, he hasn't really done shit.
He really hasn't had a quarterback either.
Neither have
credit.
we. Let's be honest, neither have we. And George Pickens, when the ball's his way, he makes crazy fucking.
But George Pickens is the only one getting the ball though, throwing it
talking
mostly
about
to the wide
Deontay
receiver.
Last
Yeah,
year,
well-
it was mainly Deontay Johnson. That dude's a fucking bum. An absolute bum.
You know he caught a touchdown in his last preseason game.
All right, let's go with this last signing, and then we'll go into week 1, and we'll start with your
All right,
team.
my fault.
All right, I do want to talk about the Broncos extending Patrick Surtain, the second highest paid DB, 4 years, $96 million.
He's good.
Yeah.
He is good.
I
Yeah.
think he's worth.
24 years.
I don't know if he's worth the
Yes.
highest paid.
Yes.
You think
Yes.
he's worth
The
more
only
than,
thing I
like,
like about this highest paid stuff, they're just resetting the market.
every day.
well, it's just
Every
fucking
single
everybody.
time.
Like, we're all fucked now on
Yeah.
defense.
But here's the thing though.
Yeah, 24 years.
You have to get them early before he sets his value up for more after the end of the season. What's good at 24 now, if he has a great season, another Patrick Surtain type season, that goes up now to 26, 27, 28 mil a year. And somebody's going to pay that for that. And he's young too. That's a good signing by the Broncos.
It's okay.
You got to pay it regardless.
Now look at this, right? It's a good signing, but okay, let's stick with the Broncos, right? Look what happened with Russell, right? Look how much bread they're out with Russell, okay?
And they still
Now,
paying him.
They're still paying
They're still paying him.
dumb mills, right?
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
Let's say he gets hurt and he's out for the season.
Right.
Right there, you're at a loss.
77 mils guaranteed.
Let's just say he plays the season and for some reason he's absolute trash. You're gambling right now.
Nah,
'Cause
not
one-
at him.
Not with him.
He's not-
The thing is, his
Even
right-
on his worst day, he can.
All
Yeah.
I'm saying is, if he has a really bad season,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I told you so because you got to look at how much they still owe Russ, and they don't even have Russ.
They got Bo Nix though. They had a good rookie signing draft. They have a good
Okay,
signing
but
draft.
the amount of
So
money
they
that they're
saving
out right
a lot
now,
of money.
the
just
money
figuring
that
out-
they're out right now. Do
They
you know?
saving for
Do you
Bo
know?
Nix.
You know who their owners are, right?
Yeah, they do your paycheck.
Yeah, do you know who their owners are, right? That money ain't a thing, bro, when it comes to them over there, bro.
I don't know. I feel
We-
like their
we-
financial decisions are
Let me tell
absolute ass.
Listen. That's known on whatever. Listen, they're paying Russell Wilson with the last 124 million of his contract without him playing. Pocket change. We don't need him on this team.
And that's because of the Sean Payton.
Let's
so.
see if it works out. I think Sean Payton's an arrogant fucking coach. I'm sorry. Because honestly, they did Russ dirty. They did Russ dirty. And Russ did not play that bad. It was the team, his team around him was, he was set up for failure in my opinion because he played well towards the end of the season.
You know what?
And I think that coach went in there with big fucking balls for no reason when, I'm sorry, but I think he got made, in my opinion, by Drew Brees. I'm just being real. I think Drew Brees made him.
Here's the thing.
Just like Tom Brady made Belichick.
Like when you go into something and you got to rebuild the situation, sometimes you got to be that asshole. You got to be that asshole, even if it's an unpopular decision.
Okay.
He's trying to build a program.
What if it doesn't work out?
If it doesn't
Then
work
you look
out,
like a fucking idiot.
but you know what though? If it doesn't work out, it's gonna not work out because of what he did for it to not work out. He's not gonna put that in the hands of a quarterback while still good and still want to, it's not gonna fit what he wants to do and fit how he wants to whatever. And they didn't sign Russell Wilson when Sean Payton came on. Russell Wilson was a carryover when Sean Payton had got there.
No, I know, but when Sean Payton came in, he basically
Try to bully him.
he did bully him. He basically got benched towards the end. Like they set him up.
Right, they
Sean
did set him
Payton
up.
went there acting like he was the best fucking coach in the league.
They already was.
Super Bowl.
This probably was. This probably
Because
was.
of Drew Brees.
This probably was already decided by Sean Payton at the time that he did bench Russell Wilson. He just, listen, we're going to eat a chunk of change. Let's not give him no more because he benched him because there was incentives that Russell was getting ready to reach.
Yeah.
That would have added more money on. And basically, that was Russell Wilson's gripe. A lot of his gripe was, listen, I'm not having a bad season, but it was all money. Russell Wilson came out and said it was money. They didn't bench me because I was having a bad year. They didn't bench me because
He
I
had a
was
bad
doing
start,
this
but he
with a
made it
thing.
up.
Oh, no, he did have a bad start.
We had a bad start as a team. We end up winning what? I think we end up at that point winning 6 or 7 games at that point with him as the starting quarterback.
We is crazy.
No. This is shut up. They end up winning 6 out of 7 games
was
with him as the starting quarterback, and then all of a sudden he's benched. Mind you, they were still in playoff contention at the time that they benched him.
And my man's wearing the colors of the Broncos.
Get out of here. This is the Mets. We don't talk enough baseball here. Let's go Mets, man. We're playing September baseball. It counts now. Good shit on our part, but that's a whole nother subject. But, that's what it was. So, and so, yeah, he did sabotage him. He did. That team was in playoff contention with Russell Wilson at quarterback, but the playoffs was not important for him that season, and I'm talking Sean Payton.
Kind
Well,
of.
let's see if it
Because if
works
he
out.
made it, it would have been put him on another pinnacle.
Let's see if it
didn't.
works out.
But
But
then
honestly, I don't think
he
I
would
don't
have.
think he's that good of a
If
coach.
you know what though, it's chess that he played. Because let me tell you something. Had they made the playoffs, and now you're telling this fan base that after y'all just made the playoffs after that slow start, oh by the way, we're getting rid of the quarterback who won whatever amount out of the last games to get us.
never been.
It would have never. Yeah, it wouldn't have sat well.
I don't think he's playing chess. I think that's the hand he was dealt. Because he's not like you want to go lose games.
He is playing chess because you benched the quarterback that just finished winning 6 out of 7 games for
He
you.
benched him because he had an internal feud with them about, hey, you're gonna take not your injury money or your guarantee money because of this, and we're gonna re-sign you, and then he said no.
No, he said I'm
So
not
he said,
restructuring
"All right,
my contract,
so
so I'm
you're
gonna sit you
benching
down
you." Yeah.
and we're gonna bench you, and at the end of the season we'll find some place to trade you to. And they didn't even trade him; they cut him because they ate a whole lot of cap money, and the Broncos are paying I think about $37.8 million to Russell Wilson this year, while you guys in the Steelers only paying him $1.2 million, the veteran minimum. That's crazy. You just got one of the maybe still top 15 quarterbacks in the league on a veteran minimum.
We stole him and we stole Justin Fields. We basically picked up Justin Fields for
And
like a 6th round pick.
you picked up Justin Fields for a bag of peanuts.
Technically, if you look at it, it was Chase Claypool.
For Chase.
It was basically Chase Claypool.
For Chase Claypool, and he's on his 4th team now since he's been
He's a
traded.
bum now.
You know-
he had an amazing rookie year, then he turned into a fucking arrogant bum, which pisses me off because I bought your jersey, dickhead. Continue. Let's go to week one.
Imagine him
No
and
week
George
one
Pickens
predictions.
Him and George Pickens would be
Wait.
nice. I wish we would have picked up Juju.
Before we do all of that, before
we
we get
missing?
into our predictions, we gotta preview this a little bit. We gotta preview this season a little bit. Week 1 is here, but that's already here. We gotta preview this season, man.
What are you talking about?
You mean what I'm talking
Elaborate.
about? You mean elaborate, man? Listen, this is
I'm going to Louisiana.
he's not going to
You're
Louisiana.
not going. No, you're not. Shut
He's
the
not
fuck
going to
up.
Louisiana.
Yeah, look at this. Shoot, hey.
Oh God! All right,
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what? As a matter of fact,
That's
we
what you
could
do?
do
Exactly.
that. We could do that while you're doing the predictions. You can go through the predictions right now. We can keep it going.
All right, first game week one's
We only
tomorrow,
28.
Thursday.
All right.
Ravens and Chiefs. This is a good game. Good season
Dude,
opener.
the season
Go-
opener is insane.
It's a good way to start the season.
You go first. You got the phone.
You want me to do it? You do.
I can go
wanna go
first.
first? Yeah,
let him go
I can
first.
go first. All
It's
right.
your team. Yeah, go ahead.
All right. That's my
your
adopted
bandwagon.
team. That's my
Yeah,
adopted
that's your
team.
bandwagon.
That's my adopted team. My adopted team is gonna lose Thursday night though. Let me tell you something. And,
They're gonna start
and
0-2.
they're gonna start 0-1. And my prediction.
And then 0-2.
The Super Bowl winners. You seen the way they played last year, coming off the Super Bowl. That hangover there.
Lost against the Lions.
The Chiefs tend to not play. Those first couple of games of the season is always, if you're going to get the Chiefs, you get them right then and there because that's not when
Let's
they're at
add
their
some
best.
insight. So Hollywood Brown's not even
Hollywood
Yep,
Brown
he's
is
out
not
week
playing,
one.
which means you're coming in with Juju Smith-Schuster, who just got signed last week,
And
Xavier
Xavier
Worthy,
Worthy, that's-
so that means it's,
We're sleeping on Juju because he was on that team and he won a Super Bowl with them. He
Right.
knows the scheme.
but
You got to look at it like that.
But
does
he
know the
has
scheme.
he knows
Sorry.
the scheme, so he'll be able to contribute a lot more immediately.
Yes.
But I don't think he might not. He hasn't been
They
in
got
football.
Irv Smith Jr.
They got Irv Smith Jr.
What fucking reason? We don't even know.
No,
He's above because they want to learn our plays. That's
Shut
why they
up
picked
with
him up.
that. Nobody
No.
fucking
It's a
cares about the
fact.
Bengals.
Here's the thing. The thing with the Chiefs right now, they still got Chris Jones. They still got Trent McDuffie.
Trent McDuffie's
He's good. These guys, but everything else on defense, they lost a big part of the defense in L'Jarius Sneed.
Yeah, which
Trent
is
McDuffie's
insane.
good.
Trent McDuffie is
Play the
good,
same
but
position.
Trent
But can he hold
McDuffie
the
is
weight?
Trent McDuffie is good, but what's going to end up happening with Trent McDuffie now is he's going to get, because they know he's the better corner, he's going to get the L'Jarius Sneed treatment. Remember, people didn't throw L'Jarius Sneed weight last year. Trent McDuffie had to show that he was that dude because they didn't throw that way. It was L'Jarius Sneed. He's not going to get thrown to by the opposing quarterback. They're going to pick on everybody else. That's what's going to happen.
Depends on the receiver. I
You
don't
know,
care
and it
who's.
depends
I
on
don't
the
care
receiver.
who's guarding Justin
Right.
Jefferson. That shit going up.
It's going up, right? Now, it depends on the receiver, but for the most
Devontae,
part,
that shit going up.
but for the most part, you know, if your receiver number 2 is better than their number 2 corner, you're gonna go after that number 2 corner. You know, we're not gonna sit here and say, hey, let's put for instance, they're facing the Bengals. Okay, Trent McDuffie, you're on Jamar Chase. Okay, you might lock him up. You're a good corner. But I know that dude over there in that corner, he ain't better than fucking
T. Higgins.
He ain't better than T. Higgins. We're going to let T cook, right? And that's what's going to end up happening. You know, that's what's going to end up happening. So I don't like this matchup because the Ravens actually on offense got better.
Yeah.
They got better.
They picked up the
This is
second best
this
running back
this
in
is
the
not
league.
like and don't get me wrong. Gus Edwards was their running back last year, right?
He
had a
did
good
good.
he had a good year for them last year, right? He's not Derrick Henry.
Nobody's Derrick Henry.
Do you know what they can possibly do with him and Lamar Jackson in that backfield, bro?
What I see happening a lot this year with a lot of the young quarterbacks and everybody that's the quarterback talent, there's a lot of quarterback options. A lot. You're going to see it in Philly. You're going to see it in Baltimore. You're going to see it in Chicago.
You're gonna see it
You might even see it in the
everywhere.
Steelers
You-
now
you-
because we got.
You
Yeah,
got
you might
my
see it in
Justin Fields.
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
You'll see it in Green Bay.
Yeah.
A lot of fucking quarterbacks are going to do it.
And because
true.
Yeah.
it's one more thing now
You
that
see it in San Francisco. Purdy could do it. You know what I mean?
you know, it gives the defense another thing that they have to think about.
But I would tell you, the two big teams that are going to execute that perfectly is going to be Baltimore and Philadelphia.
Yeah, because they have the personnel for it. Yeah.
I think the best is Baltimore. I feel like they've
Baltimore-
always strove like that, especially because Lamar Jackson's the best running quarterback in the league.
Right. And even with Lamar Jackson, his passing has improved so much that you just can't stack 8 in the box anymore on these guys and just, okay, he's going to give it to Derrick Henry or Lamar's going to run. No, because they also have
He's a good
Mark
receiver.
Edwards and they have
Zay
Zay Flowers. You know?
Mark Andrews.
Mark Andrews, excuse me. They have Mark Andrews and Zay Flowers. They can go out there and
They have another one. Who else
Isaiah
they picked?
Likely.
That's
and you have
the tight
Bateman.
end.
Rashard Bateman.
They picked up another receiver, didn't they?
No.
I know they got rid of Odell because he's
Yeah.
in
No.
Miami.
But just what they have
he's
just to
hurt.
start with,
Shocker.
for that offense, that's good enough.
Yeah.
Because Lamar Jackson is still going to make you have to think. Do we have
Isaiah
to?
Likely is amazing, especially for a backup too.
And they're going to go more 2 tight end sets too this year in Baltimore, I believe.
You need to.
This is going to be. This is a tough week 1
So
matchup
you
for the
got
Chiefs.
Zay Flowers, Rashad Bateman, Nelson Aguilar, Mark Andrews, and Isaiah Likely.
Isaiah Likely. Just those 3. Just the 2 tight ends and Zay Flowers.
So you got
with
Ravens
the-
beating the Chiefs.
I got the Ravens this week over the Chiefs. Yes.
I got the Ravens over the Chiefs too, only because of that quarterback option. No matter what.
I have Ravens over the Chiefs as well. I can't lie. And it's sad to say because obviously they're my rival team, but
Yeah, you just got to give credit where credit's due.
No,
That's
yeah.
how I feel.
No, and there's gonna be times where I'm probably gonna pick the Chiefs most of the season, but this one here is a tough one, man. I can't, because I don't see it happening.
Wait till next week.
Wait,
Is
here
it
we
in
go.
Arrowhead?
There we go. It's an Arrowhead.
No,
yes.
it's in Barrowhead.
It's an Arrowhead. Yes.
you,
Yes.
All right, next game: Packers versus Eagles in Brazil.
which is honestly, I feel like that's super unsafe, but sure, we'll go with that.
They made it safe. Come on, they got football. They got the NFL is over. They got roots down there in Brazil too with their
They made it
international
safe.
thing.
Did you not see all the fucking tweets that came
yeah,
out of
they
the
can't
players?
wear
They can't go.
green,
They
but-
can't go out at a certain time because they'll get fucking robbed.
They made it as safe as possible.
They
But
made it
it's not gonna
safe
be
as
bad.
possible.
They
Like,
just, they're trying to make football international.
They're trying to expand the
Okay,
brand.
but you're in
What do you-
in the highest fucking crime rate like area.
Okay, so who do you got though? That's the question.
I can't lie to you.
They're bringing in a lot of money. Don't worry about it. And those people in them cartels and them out there, they got,
go first,
they got all
Dave.
their hands in
Sad
there.
to say, but I feel like the Eagles. I feel like the Eagles have a better team overall. Like Packers are good because they had a really good season last year, but I still feel like the Eagles have better talent on their side.
Who you
They
got?
have a better defense, in my opinion, and they do have a better. I feel like they have a better offense because you got AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, Saquon Barkley, and
they
Jalen
pick-
Hurts. His legs are good.
And they already picked up another receiver too. What's his name?
Jahad Dotson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From
And he
Washington.
played good on
He
when
played
he was on
good on
Washington. He just had a
Washington.
shitty quarterback. because
Sam
I feel
Howell
like,
threw that thing.
huh?
Sam Howell threw that thing.
No, he honestly he did lead
Yeah.
the year.
Yeah, I know.
For a little bit, but at the same time, Washington sucks. But nah, I think Eagles because I feel like they have better players. But Jordan Love, I think did play really fucking well last year. So I don't know.
He's been great.
But they did get rid of Aaron Jones, right? Was that who was Aaron
yeah.
Jones? They got
But
rid
they
of?
also got Josh Jacobs. They
they
got
got
rid
Josh
of
Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs.
That's a
But
good runner.
I don't know. I still feel like the Eagles have a better team.
I agree.
They have better weapons. In my opinion.
I'm taking the Packers.
Because what?
It's in Philly too. You gotta look at that.
No, it's in Brazil.
In Brazil.
It's
What
in
the
Brazil.
fuck?
I'm taking the Packers. Here's why I'm taking the Packers. Both offenses, I think, can put up work. I think defensively, Green Bay has a little bit more.
Who's that corner?
Jair
Yeah,
Alexander, and they also just got Xavier McKinney. That's going to add to their secondary. The Eagles' problem last year was never their offense; it was their defense.
So
They just picked up Gardner Johnson again.
They
though,
picked
and
up
he was
CJ
really
Good.
good.
Okay, they
so
picked up.
I was
Garner-
thinking the
they-
same thing
they-
as you,
they-
right? I was thinking with the defense, but the problem is James Bradbury, and he's out for 6
He's out
weeks.
6 weeks.
So they don't
Have
have the
a co-
problem no more. He was probably going to be benched anyways.
He was going to be benched anyway, but let's say
They
whoever
still got Darius Slade Jr. out there.
who
CJ
did
Gardner-Johnson.
Darius Slade Jr. who did not play well in that second half of last year. He was a large part of that problem
whole
as well.
defense,
yeah.
That
That
whole
was
defense was a
last
problem.
That whole
No,
defense didn't play
but that's what I'm saying. It's still the same pieces and functions, except now that everybody is younger.
I'm going to say I'm going to take the Eagles because, yes, Jair Alexander is good over there. But Saquon's going to get 2,000 yards rushing this year.
Saquon's gonna cook this year. He's
For-
coming back
for your-
with revengeance.
For your sake, you better hope.
That's my prediction.
You better hope for
Yeah,
your
'cause you
sake.
fucking first
For your
round.
sake, you better hope.
Fantasy, I picked Saquon first. Everybody think
I would have picked Jay Jettis first. I'm
I
sorry.
was gonna pick it was him or Christian McCaffrey.
You should have went Christian McCaffrey because you
had,
know
he
what
had
Christian.
an injury thing on
Madden
him.
curse.
No,
Madden curse.
Not a Christian
Madden curse.
Christian McCaffrey has an injury history. Have you not watched Saquon the last
No,
3 or 4
I
years?
said he was injured during the draft. I was like, I'm not thinking
No,
he's
I'm
injured.
still taking Christian McCaffrey.
So with that being said, and like I said in the past, Saquon did it with the Giants O-line. Giants O-line had a franchise record. Seattle. It's not like it was Pittsburgh or Cincinnati. Somebody that has like pass rushers that are top in the leagues. Seattle, 15 sacks on you guys. Saquon was still doing his thing. So with a better O-line, I feel like he's gonna do better.
Nobody is saying he's realistically. That's realistically he will
That's
do
why I
better.
I mean, it's kind of facts in my opinion.
It's realistically, but they also Saquon is not what people think he is anymore. They lost Jason Kelsey on that offensive line, which
Yeah,
is a
but they
huge
was
loss.
working with the same center for Jason Kelsey was. working
Listen,
with I get he's
listen,
not Jason Kelsey, but
if
still,
you guys think Saquon is gonna go back out and be that dude, by all means, I'm not
I
even
think
trying to
so.
stop
I
your
think he's
opinion.
gonna get
Okay.
2 grand.
I don't.
Let's make a bet on that.
I don't see that.
Yeah,
What you betting on? 2,000?
No, I'm gonna say he's going
You betting
to.
on 2,000?
over 1,000. That's like,
No. Because
I'm
a
gonna say he's
thousand,
gonna
a
get-
thousand is
I'm gonna
too
say he's
easy
gonna
with that
get-
offensive line.
I'm gonna say
That
Oh,
that
wait,
offensive
wait,
line.
wait,
With
why?
that offensive line. Listen, Miles Sanders ran
Didn't
for.
he just-
Wait. Miles.
but that was
wait,
Jason Kelsey.
Wait,
That was
wait,
Jason
wait,
Kelsey.
You
wait,
basically just-
no. What I said is Saquon is not the same. You saying the guys are sitting here like he's gonna do 2,000. He ain't doing no damn 2,000.
He'll do 2,000.
He ain't
I
doing no
say
2,000. But I'm not gonna sit here
A
and act
healthy
like
Saquon.
a healthy Saquon, which is never. Next, he's lost a step or two. Next,
I don't think he
Oh,
has.
he fucking cooked in this preseason.
he cooked in what?
He got you guys a playoff win against Minnesota.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. It don't even start there. All right. He's not in the record books. You know who
Saquon
is.
was 75% of your offense.
No, he
Next.
wasn't. Next.
Okay.
No,
come
he
on,
wasn't.
continue.
No, he wasn't. Next.
What's the bet?
I'm gonna say he's gonna get
1,500.
1,500.
That's a good slice in the middle.
That's a
I'll put a
slice.
bottle on it.
That's a slice. 1,500. All right, bottle 1,500. All right, 1,500. That's right in the middle. All right. Listen, and it's achievable because listen, Miles Sanders got 1,200 behind that O line. DeAndre Swift last season got over 1,300 behind that O line.
Saquon's better than him.
Both of them.
And
Yes,
but
he
those
is.
guys stood healthy. Saquon is, it's too many. I've seen this too many times, bro. I've seen it too many
If he
times.
somehow
You're
gets
biased.
2K, you're getting on your knees.
Yo.
Never. See, but you're wild.
Nah,
If you're a fantasy,
get
he's
the
not.
fuck out of here.
He's not getting over 2K, and the reason he's not gonna get over 2K is
Not gonna
because
play those season, you think?
first is not
I
even
think
playing.
that O line's gonna keep him healthy.
He's there. He's not
Healthy
getting.
online means a healthy
Here's,
running
no,
back.
no. Here's the thing. He's not gonna get 25, 30 carries. Not in that offense.
He is, you know why? Like I said, the quarterback option, but the only thing is when they're at the 1 yard line, we know who's getting that ball, and then it's not gonna be Saquon.
It's gonna be Hurts.
What I'm, no, all right. So
But if it's a further run, Saquon's they
all
give
right,
it.
so you're looking just at the run game aspect of it. Do you understand they got two outstanding receivers on the outside?
Yeah.
And they still need the football?
So that's-
Saquon is not getting 25 or 30 carries. That's
Yeah,
why
but
That's what the
one
play.
fucking run
It
to
doesn't
get
matter.
50 yards,
Yeah, the
and he
play
can do
action
it.
is gonna be impeccable in Philadelphia too.
Nobody-
'Cause
pull out
everybody
these
has to
crazy
run
plays out of
Saquon.
their ass. Philly is known to make these wild ass fucking plays.
Yeah.
The plays that he's gonna be involved in are gonna be like, what the fuck is happening right now?
And you're just jealous.
He's gonna have, I guarantee he's gonna have some really good screen plays. He's gonna have a whole bunch of just different shit.
Let's move on.
Nah,
Yeah.
Saquon's getting 1,500.
Hey, you can put whatever on that. Let's
We
see.
did. We put a bottle. We
put a
shook on it
bottle
on
it.
camera.
Yeah, all right, let's
You better
take
play it
each his
back.
own. To each
All
his
right,
own.
next game is Panthers versus the Saints.
I can't lie to you.
Saints. We're not even.
Saints.
We're not even gonna. Don't do it, Dice. I know you. I know
The only reason why I'm doing it is because I don't believe in Derek Carr.
the
So
Saints
you
have.
think Deontay Johnson's gonna cook or Bryce Young?
No, they have what's his name?
Adam Thielen.
Thiel's good.
I know. That's why I
Don't
picked
sleep
him.
on him. He's good.
Do you understand?
I'm sorry, but I don't believe in Derek Carr.
Derek Carr
And
and
neither does Justin.
No. Derek Carr in the offense was the Saints' problem last year. It definitely wasn't their defense. Their defense is still good, man.
Yeah, their defense is top scores.
Yeah,
That's the whole thing.
that's the whole thing.
I agree.
I'm going with the Panthers, and if they fucking win, you both get on your knees.
I'm only going with the Saints for their defense, not because of their offense.
Their defense.
And let's say they play smart ball and just give the ball to Alvin Kamara, and we're good.
And Alvin Kamara is a dual threat because
Yeah.
he just doesn't only run out of the backfield. He lines up on the
Or
as a
Jamal
wide receiver.
Williams. You know
or
what I
Jamal
mean?
Lawrence on the goal line.
And
That's
it's
what I'm
sad
saying.
because
And
they
still
have a really good
they
receiver.
still got Chris Olave. They still, you know what I'm saying? That's on
Rashid.
offense. Rashid,
He's good,
Yeah,
but they need somebody to throw it.
I'm gonna just go with Panthers just based off of I just think Derek Carr is dog shit.
I'm gonna go with.
How do you have
the
almost
Saints 'cause of
500 fucking
defense.
passing yards and you can't even get a touchdown? In one
Kirk
game?
Cousins does it.
Kirk Cousins does that every year. I'm taking the Saints.
Boy
I'm
can
taking the
ball.
Saints.
I'm taking
I'm
the
just gonna go
Saints.
Panthers.
Yeah.
I don't feel like fucking taking the fucking hype team every goddamn fight.
No, this is a smart play. Either way, so next game is Vikings and Giants.
I can't lie to you.
I'm taking the Giants
Taking
in
the
this one.
Giants.
This is one of those games where I feel
You gotta look.
confident.
Their quarterback's hurt.
Their
their rookie quarterback
is
got
hurt. Their
Who
defense,
are
I
they playing
think.
with? Who's their?
Sam Darnold.
Sam
He was
Darnold.
the starting quarterback the whole time.
I think he's fucking
Sam
ass.
Darnold.
He is
I
ass.
think
You think so?
I think
Because
with
Jettis
Giants.
likes
I'm
him.
going with
I think-
Giants.
I think-
I'll
Sad
go
to
with the
say.
Vikings.
I think T.J. Hawkinson is out in this game as
He is
well.
He is out. He's out for 4 weeks.
Right. So this is one of those games where I actually
body
do
tight
like the
ends, though.
Giants in it. I do like the Giants in this one.
The only reason why they're gonna win
I
is
feel
if
like you guys
Jay Jettis.
should win, but Jay Jettis gets so much attention that Jordan Addison is open, and he cooks.
And then they also have at running back
Aaron Jones.
Aaron Jones.
But he's an injury waiting to happen too. When he's in
They
there,
also have what's his name too as the backup.
that Madison
running back.
kid,
Yeah.
the Madison
He
kid,
didn't,
right?
he didn't play bad. He was a decent
But-
running back.
I'm gonna take the
last year.
Vikings. Yeah, I can both take the Giants.
I don't want to, but I'm just going to.
Also, I think
wouldn't be upset if the Giants won because you guys need to start something, but I don't see it. You guys don't show me anything yet. 'Cause
they
the
don't-
preseason.
listen.
I see their Daniel Jones throwing pick sixes and shit.
But I heard
And
your
Malik
running back
Neighbors
wasn't
been
bad.
trying, but he's gonna get double man coverage.
I heard that your running
mean-
back's not bad.
we have Derek Singletary. He's gonna get a lot of the
Yeah,
snaps,
he
but
was
he's
good.
backed up by Eric Gray, who I think could be something. We have Tyrone Tracy Jr., who we drafted. So, but they're gonna
fuck
use
is
him. You see, you don't know. I'm
Is
tuned in.
Daniel Jones playing?
Daniel Jones is playing.
He's starter.
He's a starter. Yeah.
The only reason I'm asking because I know they weren't sure. They was
No.
Anticipated DeVito.
He was the starter all the way. Plus, Drew Lock isn't even ready anyway. He's still
I was
out
about
with
to
that
say,
injury.
That's what they
forgot
said.
about your
DeVito.
backup.
They said they were talking about DeVito before.
Yeah, no. I
I
like.
feel like you have a better chance of winning with the V.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
You don't think so?
No.
I'll go with the Giants though.
No.
I go Vikings.
Yeah, I'm taking the Giants.
All right, next game. Patriots versus the Bengals.
Jacoby Brissett's not winning.
Jacoby
a fucking
Brissett.
game.
Jacoby Brissett, Brisket,
Brisket.
whatever you want to
Drake
call
May's
him.
not even the
Dre
starter.
May is not the starter.
Jacoby
Jacoby
Brissett.
fucking Brisket.
The only way that offense has any chance of winning this game is if Ramondre Stevenson goes off.
Yeah.
And that's both rushing and catching the football. That's not happening.
Not with that D
And
line.
it's sad
Not
because
with
he's a
that
good
D-line.
linebacker, but that
That's
defense is
not with
fucking-
that defense, and that's not with that linebackers. No way.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Bengals.
You know what? And the only thing is, I will give the Patriots this: their defense last season actually kept them competitive.
Well, that's because they had what you call it. They don't have him no more.
Not it was Matt Judon wasn't there the whole time. They had other
Judon.
things, but you know what though? That was Bill Belichick's defense. This is a whole new coach. This is a whole
Yeah,
new.
that's
I don't know
facts.
how that's going to look. So, you know, Bengals, Bengals. Y'all should. That's an easy 1-0 for y'all.
We debut our orange jerseys.
Yo, you guys
All
are,
orange.
and you guys,
It's
you,
fire.
you know what? And you know, really,
We got the
why,
best jerseys.
No, you know why I really had to sit there? I said Bengals, but then I thought about it. You guys are notoriously slow starters. Notoriously slow starters.
Not this year.
Yeah, for your sake, hopefully not. It caught up to y'all last year, but
Well, that's because Joe Burrow's never had
here we go.
a healthy season beginning.
We're-
now he has.
Okay, so
we're-
what's
we're-
gonna be the excuses if you
we're-
guys start off slow?
we're
I can't
We're
wait
not
to
going to start
fucking
so.
hear
We're
it.
going to beat the Patriots. We're going to beat the Chiefs week 2. It's going to be easy.
If you fucking lose to the Patriots,
Let me tell you
chalk
something.
the whole fucking season.
All I'm saying is, I'm not saying you guys ain't gonna ultimately be good, but notoriously you guys have been slow
Yeah,
starters.
slow starters.
So
That was the reason why. Our
you know,
quarterback
so
was never healthy at the
if the
beginning.
Patriots win, I'm gonna be shocked. But am I gonna be like, or like,
Like overwhelmed?
No.
Because we had slow starts.
yeah, like, oh boy. And you just hope, you sit there and you hope that stupid loss does not come back at the end of the year to come bite us in the
It
ass.
might because AFC North
know?
is the toughest division.
It
It
is.
just keeps getting fucking harder and harder.
It is.
I don't think we're going to lose because the fans are going to go crazy. It's in Cincinnati.
Okay, and it's a home game. Okay, that makes the decision then a lot more profound then. Yeah, I don't
So
see
you already
it.
know who I got. Who you got?
Bengals, yeah. Sorry.
And unanimous. I love it.
No, Bengals, yeah. Patriots are they're dog shit.
All right, Steelers versus the Falcons. This is tough for me.
I'm taking the Steelers.
Steelers.
I'm taking the Steelers.
Our defense is gonna carry us.
Because
again.
ultimately, defensively, they're
They did
now.
last year.
Here's the thing now. On all three levels, they have elite players. On
re-
all three levels.
And we just made our defense even better because we picked up Patrick Queen.
You picked up Patrick Queen, not to knock off anything else.
We got a healthy TJ Watt.
Healthy
we got a
TJ
healthy
Watt,
Cam
Cam
Hayward.
Hayward,
We got Patrick
Patrick
fucking Queen.
Queen.
We got Fitzpatrick. Like,
And if TJ Watt stay healthy, that means Alex Highsmith is going to have more opportunities to get after the quarterback.
good, too.
And he can get after the quarterback.
Yep.
You know, so yeah, you know, and I don't know much about the Falcons, like offensive line or whatever, but yeah, that defense is really good. That Pittsburgh defense it's going to be really good.
That Pittsburgh defense is amazing. My only gripe about it is, let's say Kirk Cousins does what Kirk Cousins does. He just throws that shit and somebody catches it. My thing is, I think your weakest part of your defense is your backfield.
No,
Fitzpatrick.
Fitzpatrick, he's an elite.
Bro,
He's an
Him,
elite.
he will lock
but
that
I'm talking about the
backfield.
corners.
Joey Porter Jr. played
He
well
is
last
great,
year.
But
He-
who's
he
the
was-
other one?
Um,
That's my only
And
word.
that's your problem.
Yeah, that's my only word.
That's your problem.
Because everything else is solid. Your D line's
yeah.
solid.
What's
Your
that-
linebackers
it
are
was
solid.
it was that
your
old
safety's
fucker.
back.
I forget
Joey Porter Jr.
what the fuck his name
the
was.
other guy. He's gonna get picked on.
That's
That's the problem.
That's the only weakness in your defense right
Exactly.
now.
Yeah,
is
but-
that second corner.
But they're
That's the
what's
only thing I
call
can
it.
see. And Kirk Cousins is a veteran
can hold it
quarterback.
down
I can see
himself.
that.
Porter can hold it down himself. So I
And then
think
they
Fitzpatrick
need
is going
needs
to
to go help. Yeah.
But
which means Joey Porter Jr. is going to have to take it up another level this year because
But
he's
the
going to
problem
find.
with
okay,
him
but
too,
last-
he needs to stop getting those flags.
Right.
if it wasn't for the flags, he would have won Defensive Player of the Year last year.
If he gets
I
the
swear to
pass
God he
interference, you know that ball's 40 yards in the air.
Yeah.
Pass
Yeah.
interference is bad for him.
Yeah, so like I said, he's going to have to take his game up a whole nother level this year because I think what the Steelers are going to do is they know they got that problem. We're going to help the coverage over there to that side where we're
No,
weak,
yeah, I agree.
and we're going to put Joey Porter Jr. on the island because we know he can handle it. But that means he's going
Bijan's not gonna run a lot because he's gonna get popped crazy.
Oh, he's going to
They're
get
Yeah, so he's
And
not.
Kurt-
And then
Kurt,
Tyler
he doesn't
Alec
run.
King, what his name is?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, their secondary that was the first. He's not gonna run a lot because he's gonna get popped too, and he's already injured. I think he's questionable for this game.
And they don't have a running quarterback.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins is just gonna throw it.
and
He's-
also
he's a
and-
tree.
Kyle Pitts is injured now.
he's questionable. He's questionable. He hasn't been ruled out
So you
yet.
got Drake London and then
Bijan Robinson,
who's their tight end?
Kyle Pitts.
Kyle Pitts is their
well,
tight end.
who's like if he's out, who is it going to be?
No idea.
No idea.
No idea.
Exactly. You got a fucking no-namer.
So with that being said,
I'm going with
so
Steelers.
in my fantasy, I have Kirk Cousins because he throws that ball, but I also have Pittsburgh defense. I bench Kirk Cousins and I put Pittsburgh defense out because I had to relook at it, and I'm like,
because these guys are strong against the run. Cam Hayward, T.J. Watt, they're strong against the run. So if
And you also have the best pass rusher too.
and so now you got to get that. This is
He won't even
It's
have
gonna be a
time
really
to
good
throw,
game.
but if he does throw it, he's gonna pick on that one corner.
He's gonna-
and
Yeah.
Mika better be there.
yeah,
to help him
and that's
out.
what I'm saying. They're gonna put all the help to that side, and that's what I'm saying to Joey Porter Jr. Last year, he didn't face the team's best receiver all the time. This year, he's going to. He's going to be facing Jamar Chase twice. He's going to be facing
'Cause-
Amari Cooper twice. He's
Okay,
going to be
but-
facing Zay Flowers twice.
Okay,
You know-
but last year he went against the top receiver. He went against DK Metcalf, and for the most part, he locked him up. He went against top receivers last year.
Not all.
DK gets locked up a lot. He just
Yeah.
a bully though.
Yeah, DK does get locked up a lot. He's just a bully and he's
For him
fast.
being a rookie, he locked up some star receivers.
Right,
Yes.
no, and that's what I'm saying. But he didn't.
But
That wasn't all the
it
time
wasn't
though.
star.
It wasn't week to week.
It's here and there's
Then
different.
different.
You got Devontae, you got Justin Jefferson, you got Jamar Chase, like he's saying.
Yeah, like he's gonna face the team's best receiver every single week.
Yeah.
And the AFC North, y'all whole division, y'all strength of schedule in y'all division is something like 540 or something like that.
Yeah. They gotta split up that division. It's too tough.
You guys, you
We
guys,
gotta pick up like
you guys
fucking-
got.
we gotta pick up like Jets or something.
Let me tell you.
Swap it
Let me tell you something, man. Because
It's too bad. Or pick
I
up the
sat
Giants,
there
you know?
and I'm looking at the strength of schedule for each division. You guys, I think, have the highest strength of schedule of the division at like 5. The winning percentage for all your opponents combined is like 547. We're not talking just about you guys in your division. That means you guys outside of what y'all playing is going to be tough this year as well, man. That NFC North is going to be a dogfight, Hug.
I'm gonna take Pittsburgh for the defense.
I'm going with
So-
Steelers.
I'll take the Steelers
so
as well.
Unanimous
I
too.
appreciate you guys. You know, it means a lot.
The only teams we weren't unanimous about was the Giants.
I picked the
fine.
Giants, dickhead.
I did.
We know. We know.
I'm from the show me state. They got a show me side.
I got you.
I think this next game is gonna be an absolute dogfight.
Texas versus the Colts. This is
It's
a
gonna be
division game,
so
right?
good. You got a healthy Anthony Richardson.
No, listen. So what I saw in preseason, we played the Colts. They played their whole first lineup up to the third quarter.
As they should.
But
That is-
they were trash. We played our third string and we held on.
Here's the thing: the Colts. This is not as close as what y'all thinking. This is not a good game.
I think
The
Houston's gonna
Texans.
smoke
The
them.
Texans are fucking loaded, bro.
Joe Mixon's
They
gonna be
are
taking it.
loaded. They name me one weakness on their offense right now. You
Nah,
can't.
They don't.
You can't.
Oh shit! I didn't even think about it.
You cannot
Probably
name
their
me-
O line, if anything.
And that's the same O line that went to the playoffs last year, right?
Yeah.
They
I mean,
still had
Rookie
over.
quarterback, rookie
But look,
coach.
but their O line might be bad, but CJ got some feet.
But it's not even. Their
But
O-line
that's their weakest part because their tight end Dalton Schultz is
good.
elite.
Yeah.
They have all their receivers. They got Stephon
They even
Diggs,
picked up
Tank Dell,
Stephon.
Nico Collins.
They were
Their
good.
running back
They were good
Mixon.
without
Mixon.
You know what I mean?
You
They
know,
were good without Mixon.
and
they
I
were
might
good without
and I might
Stephon.
inject some juice into Damian Pierce, who had a good season his
And-
rookie year.
And they picked up that guy, Danielle Hunter.
Danielle Hunter for the defense.
Yeah, so
Let me tell you something. There's no weakness in that offense. They were already good with Nico Collins and Tank Dell. You just added Stephon Diggs onto that and Joe Mixon?
Joe Mixon had 1,000 yards last year.
I'm going to tell you this much. C.J. Stroud might perhaps be the least sacked quarterback in the league because he has so many weapons.
And that O line's
And
not
you-
even bad,
bad,
because
right.
he likes when he's in rush. 'cause
Right.
He runs around.
You can't – teams don't have enough cornerbacks to cover the weapons that the Texans have. They don't.
Tennessee might.
Tennessee might, but that's an anomaly, bro. They don't. Teams don't have the type of the Colts. The Colts don't have the type of team that can cover 3. Somebody's gonna have a big game. 2 people are gonna have a big
Hopefully
game.
it's Tank Dell.
You know, you need it for your fantasy team.
Tank Dell and CJ chilling.
And
I
to
love
be
CJ Stroud.
and to be honest with you, they could Joe Mixon
I want Joe Mixon.
in that backfield.
I was trying to pick him up.
With all the attention, when you go 3 wide receiver set and put Joe Mixon as the single back, Joe Mixon is going to get yards.
And he's a catching running back.
And he's a catcher threat out of the backfield.
Yep.
So he's going to contribute to that as well. The Texans on offense, I don't think they have any weaknesses.
Yeah, because just look at receivers. You don't have one threat. You don't just have 2 threats. You don't have 3 threats. You have 4 threats.
5. Don't
Yeah,
so,
5
Dalton Schultz. So let's
fucking
not forget.
threats on that goddamn offense.
Let's not forget.
Who the fuck are you gonna double team? You gotta double team them all. You can't leave Nico open. You can't leave Tank open. You can't leave Stephon. You can't leave
And they
Mixon
don't,
or
they don't,
Dalton
they don't have like an elite pass rusher either. The Colts.
No, they don't. They don't.
I thought it was gonna be good, but when you break it down,
Right.
it's like,
No,
damn, bro, it's gonna be like
No.
can't say it, but yeah,
No. It is. It is.
I already know where
Yeah.
you're going.
Yeah. You know,
it's gonna be
it's
like
like-
some other games that we used to watch.
I got Houston.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Houston. And,
I said it was gonna be a good game, but now that when you break it down, it's like, damn,
and then
bro,
they
it's gonna
put
be a
they put
violation.
and then they put Daniil Hunter on the opposite side of Will Anderson Jr.
Yeah.
You go ahead. Go ahead.
We got to
Texas.
forward. There's a lot of games.
Yeah.
Texans
How we at?
55.
Jesus.
You got to cut about 10 out of it though.
Yeah, so we got to run through this. So, all right, next game is Cardinals versus Bills.
Cardinals.
I'm thinking Cardinals.
Cardinals. Bills scrapped that whole team.
I don't know. That rookie receiver is looking good.
Scrapped that whole fucking team. I'm sorry.
I'm
They
taking
scrapped that
I'm
whole
taking Buffalo. You know what?
team. People are blowing Josh Allen, but I
Here's
think
the-
he's overrated. I'm
no,
sorry, but I
here's
think
the
he's
thing.
overrated.
Here's the thing.
Josh Allen is great.
Josh Allen is good, and with him having the
the
pressure
most
of have
interceptions.
to force feed Stephon Diggs.
Who's their tight end?
They have Michael
Kincaid.
Kincaid and Dawson Knox.
Yeah.
So they have two tight ends they can go to. They can.
That's their catching core is
you know,
Kincaid.
you know, Josh Allen with him being able to freely look at these receivers and to be able to do what
Who's
he
their running back?
James Cook.
He did all right.
Yeah, I think he did over a grand last year.
I think Cardinals because Kyler Murray's back. You got Mark Harrison Jr. out there.
James Conner is back.
Yep.
Yeah,
You have a lot of weapons in the Cardinals.
I got you. I'm taking.
And Murray can fucking run. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
He can
when
throw,
he's
too.
healthy, that boy can run. He looks like a little kid just stole candy when he runs, but he can run.
I'm gonna take the
That
Bills.
little kid got away. Tell you that.
Yeah, I'll take the Bills.
I'm going with Cardinals.
All right. So this game next, I'm gonna go with Cardinals too. This game next, Titans versus the Bears.
Titans.
Titans.
I'm taking Titans too, but I know a lot of Bears fans that's just putting this on a pedestal, and I'm like, you guys don't understand what
The Titans
Titans
did
have-
this offseason.
Yes.
Titans have weapons.
You don't understand what a lot of people
Their
don't.
weakest point is the unknown quarterback.
Yeah, that's what we've been saying.
Yeah, we've been
just
saying
don't
it.
know about the quarterback.
We don't know about the
But the
quarterback.
Titans
We
did
got to
it
see
up.
if Will Levis can hold out.
But don't think that for a second that
Mayonnaise man can take a hit. I'll tell you that.
yeah.
And he can run.
He can,
Yeah.
but he's going to have a plethora of different things between Ridley and Hopkins and Tony Pollard coming out of the back.
Tyler Boyd.
Tyler Boyd coming out of
He
there.
don't drop passes.
They also have another running back there who
Yeah.
what's his
Tony
name?
Pollard?
Tony Pollard and Tajay Simmons, I believe his name is. Tajay,
Yeah.
you know who I'm talking about. They have another running back
Who's
there.
their tight end?
You know what? I don't
Isn't
know.
it start with an O? No.
No, it doesn't matter because by default
doesn't matter. It's
because that tight end by default is going to be
That's
open
fucked
a
up.
lot, bro. It's going to be.
I'm gonna look it up.
He's going to be open by default.
They have a good running back.
They have,
But-
Tony.
Tony Pollard.
He's filling in some big shoes.
Yeah, he is.
really
but
is.
you know,
Tony Pollard was good when he was on.
nobody is going to
was on
come in
Dallas.
there and do what Derrick Henry did. Derrick Henry is a one of one, man.
That's true. But
You know
Tony
what I'm saying?
Pollard is a
But
good
Tony
person.
Pollard is a good back, man, and he can also.
we forgot about Calvin Ridley as a
No,
wide
he
receiver.
said-
too.
Yeah,
He said Calvin Ridley.
We didn't. We said Tyler Boyd and we said fucking
He
DeAndre.
said Calvin Ridley first.
Yeah, I said Calvin Ridley, DeAndre
Yeah,
Hopkins,
Tajay
Tajay
Spears or
Spears.
some
Yeah,
shit.
good. He's good.
Who's the tight end?
You got Jamal Adams. He's good.
Who's the tight end?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
does start with an
yeah,
O.
yeah.
And I think he's
Yeah, he
pretty
is
good.
good.
Yeah, so he's
And then he got Diggs in that
Diggs.
as a safety.
See, so let me.
Oh wait, he has a Woozier.
Yeah, in the
forgot about that.
backfield.
Holy
Yeah,
fuck,
the
that
Jerry
defense
Steen and
stat. I
Cheeto
forgot about that.
Rozier.
Nobody's. That's what I say. The Titans got a good quarters.
Nobody is really paying attention to. Nobody's not giving the Titans. To me, they're the sleeper team to me, because of that talent. You can't deny talent, bro. That quarterback
I
is
agree.
the quarterback. The quarterback play is
I
going
feel
to
like Caleb's
determine
gonna throw 3 picks this game.
But
Yeah, because Caleb hasn't seen NFL. These defenses have been very vanilla defenses. They've been giving them the basic base defenses.
He's gonna throw 3 picks.
you also have the Steeler legend Mason Rudolph.
Mason, yo, he's a folk hero out there in
When he wants
Pittsburgh.
to show out, that boy can show out. But no, I'm taking Mayo boy for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, me too. Unanimous decision.
yeah.
Next game, Jaguars versus Dolphins. That's a good game.
That's gonna be good.
I'm gonna take the Dolphins though.
I'm stuck on this.
My issue with the Dolphins is last year they couldn't beat a team with a winning record.
Right. And they also, again, the
And Jags they're not a bad team, but they did lose a wide receiver.
No, let me tell you something. The Jags got Christian Kirk. They got Evan Ingram. They got Gabe
Travis
Davis.
Etienne.
Jarvis
They did pick up
Etienne.
Gabe Davis.
They got
I
Travis
forgot
Etienne.
about that, yeah.
They got their rookie out there who runs a 4.3.
Travis Etienne, he cooked last year.
You know,
I'm going with Jags.
I
I hate to say it, I'm going with Jags.
I'm trying.
Miami still has
Tyreek Hill.
They still got
Jalen
Jalen
Waddle.
Waddle. They still got what's his name?
They have Mozart, Chain,
Mozart
And then you have
and
Arcanine, I call him, but yeah.
a Chain. They have Chain as their running back. The problem with
They
Miami,
got Tua. He could throw that thing.
the thing I see with Miami is
Their defense.
They lost 3 important players, and 2 of them was on defense. They lost, and it was right up. It was
Jalen Ramsey can only guard so many.
so many, right? You lost Christian Wilkins, who was a big part of your defensive line, and you lost Andrew Van Ginkel, who's probably the bigger loss.
Van Ginkel was amazing.
He was he for them last year. He was, and they
Yes.
lost him to. They lost 2 big pieces on defense, and
That's the only shaky part. But I'm gonna
and Jacksonville offensively is no joke.
No, they
They're
have a
no
good
joke.
offensive core.
They're no joke. You know,
I'm still gonna take Miami.
but I'm
Trevor Lawrence is another one of those where he can do both. He can run and he can throw, so he's gonna have another option.
'cause he's
Tua
tall.
can do it too, huh?
Because he's tall.
He's tall, and I'm taking.
I'm doing with Jags.
I'm
though.
taking the Dolphins because when I look at it, who do I expect more to make a mistake, Tua or Trevor Lawrence? Trevor Lawrence. Yeah, I expect Trevor Lawrence to make some mistakes. Trevor Lawrence had a fumbling problem last year that nobody talked about. Nobody talked about. Yeah, I'm taking the Dolphins, but
Yeah, I'll go with Jags.
the Jags are going to be good this year, though. They're going to
These
compete.
games are gonna be good.
They're gonna compete.
Football. Broncos versus Seahawks next game.
Seahawks.
Seahawks. Broncos are still rebuilding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Raiders versus Chargers.
Hot take. I'm going with Raiders.
Raiders.
I'm sorry, but Justin Herbert, you're overrated.
The Raiders show me more last half of last season because they would have been a playoff team had they made some changes earlier
Chargers
in the
lost
season.
a lot of
And the
people.
Chargers lost a lot of people. This
The only
Jim,
thing that the Chargers have going for them is their running back is fucking amazing.
Gus Edwards.
No, they
That's
don't have
their running
Kyler
back.
Williams.
Kyler
Oh,
Williams.
he's on.
Gus Edwards is on the Chargers.
Yeah. Oh.
And he played really
Well,
well.
yeah.
Baltimore. They have 2 good running
Yeah.
backs.
They got their franchise offensive tackle, but they have nothing else in between. You maybe
You
defensively.
believe in Gardner Minshew?
Not Gardner Minshew. I'm talking about the Chargers.
No, I'm saying you
Do
taking
I,
the
believe,
Raiders.
do I believe in Gardner Minshew? Yes.
He didn't play bad. When,
Gardner
when that new
Minshew
head
did not.
coach came in.
Gardner Minshew didn't play bad for the Colts at all last year. And he's an upgrade over Jimmy G and Aiden O'Connell, who they had there last
Yeah, you
year.
got porn star and
You had porn star
number 2.
Jimmy G and you had Aiden O'Connell. Yes, Gardner Minshew is an upgrade over those guys.
And you still got
And-
one of the best wide receivers in the league.
Something's telling me.
But they did lose. Who do they have as
Josh
running back?
Jacobs.
Josh
what's his
Jacobs.
name? They had Josh
No,
Jacobs
they
last
lost
year.
Josh Jacobs.
Yeah.
What did
Is
they
it
pick
is
up?
it Zahir White? I think Zamir White or something like that. Is there he was their backup last year? I think it's like Zamir White. I think is their running back if I'm not mistaken. Unless they picked up some that I wasn't aware of in the off season.
You never know.
I'm a little now. But no, I'm going with Raiders
I'm taking the Raiders.
because I think
Something's telling me to take the Chargers, but I kind of agree with you guys.
you got
with the
Alexander
Raiders.
Madison as running back, and then you also have Zamir White
Zamir
or whatever.
White. Yeah, he's gonna probably start.
Jacoby Myers is a good wide receiver too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And then they did pick up Brock Bowers as a tight end.
they do have Brock Bowers.
He
so
had Michael Mayer too.
they have Michael Mayer as well. So I think they can make those pieces work. And I think I'm taking the Raiders.
I'll take the Raiders too.
Because my issue with Chargers is you picked up
They
the
scrapped
most
the team.
injury-prone fucking wide receiver.
Who was that?
Oh, they have the most injury-prone wide receiver. No, they dropped him. Oh my god.
They dropped
Mike
both their wide
Williams.
receivers. Mike Williams is with the
Yeah, I
Jets.
forgot.
Keenan Allen got traded
Who
to
do
the
they have
Bears.
as wide receiver now?
Good. You answer that for me. You answer that for me. I don't know.
Oh, this is gonna be a good game. Next game,
I don't know.
Cowboys versus Browns.
Mm.
Who you got?
Where is it played at? Let's start there.
Does not say.
Well, who's on top?
First Energy Stadium.
First Energy 7, I'm taking the Browns. That's Cleveland. That's what I'm taking the Browns.
It's gonna be a good defensive game.
Yeah, I'm taking the Browns. That's one of those games where who's the home team? That's what I'm taking.
Yeah, Cowboys don't really lose at home.
Yeah.
Browns is gonna be tough. CD is still CD.
Wait,
Dak is doing his thing.
is Justin Herbert announced? Is he starter?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been
Well,
a starter.
usually on ESPN, whoever they have first for in that position is number one. Why is Heineke? Why is he over?
I think
Right,
they just got him.
see if it's in. Yeah, maybe it's in alphabetical order. Who knows?
No, because whoever's usually on top is usually the starter.
brother. You see, Dice. You see, this is the position here. It's just in alphabetical order. That's all.
Huh.
It's just in alphabetical order.
Cowboys or Browns? Who you picking, Dice? It's in Cleveland. That's gonna be a tough game. I don't think the Browns have enough offense to win the game.
My issue is
My issue is the Deshaun Watson. He hasn't done
what
shit.
kind of Deshaun you gonna get?
The Browns have the weapons. It's not that they don't have they do. Amari Cooper, David
They
and
don't
Njoku.
fucking CeeDee
David
Lambs.
Njoku.
David and Njoku.
Njoku's good. I don't know.
Like I
think
said,
might
Jerry
go
Jeudy
Cowboys.
is an upgrade over what they had at wide receiver number 2
I
last
think
year.
I might go Cowboys.
The problem what I have with the Cowboys, because even though the Cowboys are good, the Browns legit have 3 corners who can go out there and who can cover.
Yeah.
That's part of what makes that defense so damn elite too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They got those corners who can go out there and cover, so they don't got to worry about one-on-one matchups. And then the Browns can just unleash that defensive line if they want to, or they could, however they want to send
Are you
blitzes.
taking the Browns?
I'm taking the Browns. Yeah.
I'll take the Cowboys.
I'm gonna go Cowboys.
Okay. Fair enough.
All right. Commanders and Bucks.
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 Yeah.
They have.
I got nothing else more to
They
say.
have really good weapons.
I got
And I
nothing
think
else to say.
Baker.
Commanders are
I
rebuilding.
think Baker's good on that.
There's
team.
certain things.
Jaden Daniels though.
Listen, there's certain things that are guaranteed in the NFL. There's gonna be a Super Bowl winner, and Mike Evans is gonna have 1,000-yard season. Bro. Mike,
He's the most slept on receiver, and he gets 1,000
it's every year.
No matter what quarterback he
No
has.
matter what quarterback he
who's
has,
a
no matter
1,000.
what system he's under, no matter what it is, no matter how they change the offensive coordinators, Mike Evans always has 1,000 yards receiving, and I don't expect that to change this year. That's crazy, bro.
Let's
I'm
see
going
the
Bucks.
debut of Jaden Daniels now. So that's the only thing I'm excited to see his debut. But like you said, I'm gonna go with the Bucks. This next game will be good. It's a repeat of the playoffs, so it's the Rams versus the Lions.
Rams. I love Puka Nacua.
I'm gonna go with the
The
Lions.
Lions. I'm going with the Lions.
The Lions.
Nah, I'm going
They
Rams.
already beat them in the playoffs, and the Lions is gonna be entertaining.
I'm going back with Rams.
I'm taking the Lions. That Rams defense is not good. They just lost Aaron Donald. They just lost the best part of their defense. They have no corners. You know,
And Lions got
the Lions have weapons.
I'm gonna say
Rams got
Browns.
weapons.
Weapons.
Rams
And they
got
still have
weapons.
that 2-headed monster in the backfield.
Rams got
You
weapons
know.
too. You got Puka and you got fucking
And Cooper Cup.
Cooper Cup.
Okay.
Who's the running back for the Rams? Williams.
Kyrie Williams, I think.
Kyron Williams, and then
Like I said, I think this could be a
The
shootout.
Lions got DJ
This could-
Reader.
yeah,
he's
this
a,
could
he's
be-
a, he's a stop
This,
running guy.
this could be a shootout. But if you asking
I say
me,
Lions got this.
but if you
by-
asking me if I trust that the Lions defense can make a couple of them stops on offense, absolutely.
Yeah.
The Rams have no defense, bro. The Rams have no defense. That defense is gonna have to create a lot of turnovers just for them to be in games. Because if they're not gonna create turnovers, they're gonna get cooked. They're going to get cooked.
I'm gonna just stick with the Rams.
I'm going with the Lions.
Lions it is. Last game of week 1. Monday night, 8:15. Jets and the Niners.
People are fucking overhyping the Jets. I'm sorry.
They do that every year.
No, the Jets are actually good this year, but I'm gonna take the Niners though.
You have a fucking 80-year-old quarterback that just fucking came off
He's
of a
an MVP.
goddamn.
He's
just
he's an
came
MVP.
off of- I don't give a fuck
He
what
was
he was 30
the-
years ago.
He was just the MVP the season before he injured his Achilles, bro.
And he played like fucking shit. I'm sorry. That whole first.
What, two
What?
plays?
The first the 2 to 4 plays.
Talking about when he was on the Packers that last year, he played like absolute fucking ass for half that season.
And he won the MVP. That says a lot.
Don't know how.
And he didn't
Says a
have.
lot.
And he didn't
And
have.
he didn't have
The dude's
Devontae
80
Adams.
The dude's 80 years old.
I don't think he won.
He doesn't have
MVP
fucking
that
Devontae now.
He has Garrett Wilson. He
Wilson,
has
that's good.
Aaron.
He's
has-
gonna get double coverage.
Okay, so his boy Alan Lazard is there. They've got
he
Brees
is.
Hall.
Brees Hall. I've
The
been
only reason
reading.
they're gonna do good, I'm sorry, is because of the running game.
Yeah, I heard Brees Hall's been fucking on a tangent. They're
Yeah.
killing it lately.
Yeah,
But Aaron Rodgers is
You know-
80 years old and he's injury prone at this point in his career.
I'm not even talking about their offense. The Jets defense is
is
good.
elite. Don't just say good. Say elite.
It's good. I don't know because Niners defense is elite too.
No, the Jets defense is elite. You can have a couple of elite. They're two of the elite defenses in the NFL.
But they're playing against each other. That's what I'm saying. The Niners, they're not to be slept
And you
on
got
at
two
all.
good run games. You got CMC and you got Brees Hall. But you got two defenses that are good. But CMC, he can
This
go
is gonna be a
against
good game.
Christian
This
McCaffrey
is
can go
gonna
against
be a
the
good
best
game.
defense in the league, and he'll still put up fucking over 100 yards
Yeah.
on you like that.
This is going to be a good game. This is one of those games I'm taking the Niners because they're home.
I'm going Niners because I think the Jets are just overhyped. I'm sorry. I hope they prove me wrong, but I think they're
I'll take
overhyped
the
as fuck.
Jets. I'll take the Jets this game.
I do not have faith in Rodgers. I'm sorry. Because
I
if he
wanna
gets
see
hurt,
something.
you guys gonna say the same thing about fucking Zach Wilson?
Here's the-
Oh, they still have good weapons. It doesn't matter.
Wait, hold on.
No. They got hurt, and then
Wait,
the
can
defense
I,
stepped up.
can I wait? Let me ask a question. I didn't even think about this. Wait a minute. I just went and chose and I didn't think about this. Dre Greenlaw is back, yeah? For San Francisco. He's the other linebacker.
Yes.
He's back.
Yeah.
What about Tonga Hafonga?
Yeah, he's back.
Yeah,
He's back as well? Okay. Because without those two pieces, or if they were questionable or not playing, then I'm
Yeah,
changing my
'cause you
pick.
got-
You know what I'm saying? Those are two big pieces of their defense. Yeah, I'm taking the 49ers then at home, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Jets. See what
Aaron,
they can
Aaron
do.
Rodgers back home.
Aaron
the
Rodgers-
California man.
Aaron Rodgers needs to show something, and I think this would be a big pivotal statement if he beats the 49ers.
Here's the thing. And the reason I'm picking the 49ers, the one area of the Jets that still is going to be an issue and it's going to come up. The Jets did a lot with their offensive linemen, but the offensive linemen they signed are injury-prone offensive linemen. Tyron Smith is one of the best left tackles when he's healthy, but he's also always hurt.
That's like Chuck Brown.
You know, Moses Morgan, he's a good right tackle, but he's always hurt. You know what I mean? So if their offensive line, if either one of those guys get hurt, that offense is in trouble because they don't have no offensive line behind that. That's their only weakness, really, offensively that I could see for the Jets. But the Niners have a good pass rush. They're gonna feast. I think they're gonna feast.
I'm gonna take the Jets. I'll go on a whim because I
Yeah,
feel like the statement needs to
I
be
think
made.
Jets are overhyped
All right.
They always
coming into the
overhyped.
season.
All right. Before we get off of here, I need
Hey,
Before we get off of here, I would like some predictions. Who's going to win the divisions? Let's start with the divisions right now. Who you guys think are going to win the divisions? And I'll start running them. And I'll start running them down. All right. We'll start with the AFC. We'll start with the AFC East. Who do you guys think will win in the AFC East?
who's in the AFCs?
You have the Jets, Dolphins, Patriots, and Bills.
I'm going with Dolphins.
The Jets.
I'm also taking the Jets to win that division.
Holy fuck, you guys are dick sucking Rodgers.
No.
Holy shit.
That
No.
division got weak.
That division did get
Quick.
weak. Quick. And the Jets team didn't get weak. Just by them getting Rodgers back adds to their team.
defense is great.
And their defense is elite.
I was gonna take Dolphins or Jets, but I'm gonna take Jets.
And their defense is elite, and they don't even and the guy who could put their defense really over the top is holding out right now because he wants his money. You know,
I'm going with Dolphins.
imagine if Hassan Reddick came back at some point this season and played for the Jets on that defense. Whew.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that. Sorry.
They got to play well because I picked them up in fantasy second year in a row. They did well for me last year. by the
AFC
way.
West. Broncos, Chiefs, Raiders, and Chargers. Chiefs can take.
I'm going to take the Chiefs.
I think it's going to be a battle between Chiefs and
Battle.
I don't think there's going to be a battle. battle
Chiefs and Raiders, baby.
be
No, I'm
battle.
going with Chiefs. I mean,
You
it's,
crazy?
battle.
Yeah, you can't even say that. You
it's
can't even say
obvious.
that.
I know. It's obvious. AFC South. Texans. I mean,
Texans
let's
all
be
the way.
Fucking real here.
The Texans all the way with the Titans playing a close division battle.
Agreed.
And I won't totally take the Jaguars out of the picture.
I think it's going to be Texans, Titans, and then Jags or Colts.
The Colts are at the bottom of the division and shit.
Okay,
They're
I'll-
rebuilding.
Yeah, I'll take the Texans.
But I'm taking the Texans, though.
We're going to save our divisions for last. So let's go to the NFC North. You got Bears, Lions, Packers, Vikings.
I'm taking the Lions in that division this year.
Yeah.
I can't lie. I was either debating between Lions or
the Packers.
possibly Packers.
And you can't go wrong with either one. They both have legit cases, but I'm taking the Lions because I think they're that team that's that team
They
that
have a more well-built team.
and that next step for them,
Yeah,
they're to be
it's
the
Super
ones
Bowl.
to reach it right
Yeah,
there.
I'ma
They're-
say- I'ma
and I
say-
think
I'ma
they're
say
ready.
Lions.
And I'm gonna say Lions. Yeah.
Let's go with NFC South. You got Falcons, Panthers, Saints, Bucks. Can't lie. I
gonna
feel like it's
say-
gonna be a battle between Bucks and Falcons.
Yeah. I think Falcons.
Panthers are out of the fucking equation.
Nah, I'll say Bucks with that.
Panthers are out of the equation in my opinion.
I want to say the Bucks.
I'm saying
Falcons
out of
are
Bucks or
good.
Falcons.
I know people don't believe in Derek Carr, but the Saints are still a good team.
It just comes down to Derek Carr
It-
because they have a good defense, but
The NFC South was the worst division last year.
It was the year before that
and
too.
they still had Derek Carr. And
it was the year before
the
that
Saints
too.
Saints didn't really pick up anything or lost anything.
Right.
It's either the Bucks
So I'm thinking
or
it's
the
gonna be Bucks or
Falcons.
Falcons.
Yeah, they got to turn up
This is what I'm
tremendously.
sticking with, and I honestly
You gotta pick
I might
one.
go with Bucks
I'm gonna take.
because Falcons have a whole new scheme in a way.
I'll
I'm gonna
take.
say Bucks.
I'm gonna take the. I'm gonna take the Bucks as well.
I'll be the wild card. I'll take the Falcons.
I'll take the Bucks as well.
I don't think it's a bad pick if you do pick Falcons. In my
But my
opinion.
team in it, the Saints. That's the team. I'm like, that's gonna be if they get there. I'm not gonna be surprised.
You said that's your team.
No, I said that. I said that team.
You
You always
say
think
that
everything
a
is a
lot,
team.
right?
I said, yo, if they get there, I'm in that
NFC
division is my surprise.
Cardinals, Rams, 49ers, Seahawks.
49ers. 49ers.
What would be the team that you think could compete right now?
Cardinals. But they're the biggest sleep.
Seahawks. The Seahawks. I think the Seahawks with
Gino?
He played good though.
He played
You gotta
good
look
for
at that.
them.
He
Yes.
didn't play bad.
he played good for them.
They have a really good running back.
They have a
but
really good
it's
running
so
back.
much like you're
too many
in
factors.
the building and
It's too
you're
many
on the
factors.
you're on the top floor. That's
But-
how it is with
yeah.
that division.
But that's the thing, and with those other three teams outside of the 49ers, there's all of them are factors, all of them.
I feel like if the Rams had a better defense,
If the Rams
they
had a
could
big
really
defense,
compete,
I
'cause
thought they
have-
compete.
They have a three. How would you word it? They have three really good offensive people. You
right.
have Puka, you have Cup, and then you have Kyron Williams. They're really fucking
And
good.
Stafford is still a good quarterback.
Stafford can throw that
Stafford
ball.
can still throw that football.
If
So,
they had a better defense,
if they're-
honestly, they could compete in that
right,
division
they
with the
would,
49ers.
and it wouldn't be so
49ers
easy.
is just too top
But
tier.
the-
That's-
Well,
yeah.
they have a really good defense and a really good offense.
Yeah, that's OP. In that division, 49ers, that's OP.
I'm gonna go 49ers, and I think honestly Rams or Seahawks for second. But
Nah, I'll go 49ers, and I don't even see a second close.
all right, who should we go with? Should we save the best for last? Because I mean,
Yeah.
arguably it is the best division.
Yeah.
Let's go with the NFC East. You got Cowboys, Giants,
This was gonna be
Eagles, and then Washington.
It's between the Cowboys and the Eagles.
Yeah.
Giants still rebuilding this year.
Yeah, they're
And
not-
Washington's
and
rebuilding
Washington's
too.
rebuilding as well. I'm
I can't lie.
taking the Cowboys.
I want to take the Cowboys because when Dak plays good, he fucking plays good.
Here's the thing: we're just talking the regular season.
Oh well, then Dak. I mean,
We're
Dak
just
plays
talking-
amazing regular
We're just
season.
talking the regular season right now. As
He
far as
shits the
division
bed in
is.
playoffs.
We're talking regular season.
Yeah, but you can't discredit what the Eagles do.
I don't discredit what they do.
They win 12 straight and then they roll over, but they still win 12 straight.
Here's
It's
the thing.
hard.
Here's the thing. They for the
And
first
they
time
didn't have
for the
Saquon.
first time in 3 years, that Eagles team was absolutely exposed. They still haven't fixed their defensive
I
deficiencies.
feel like they did.
They haven't.
We'll see.
They haven't. They haven't.
I can't lie, I might go Eagles.
I'm
One,
taking-
they
I'm
have a
taking
really good
Eagles.
running back. And I think they help their defense out a little bit, but the only issue is, in my eyes, is the center. Like, yeah, the center worked with Kelsey, but Kelsey was the best fucking center in the league.
Yeah.
So it's like, is that going to cause an impact? I think
Outs-
it's going to cause an
outside-
impact, but I don't know how severe.
Okay, outside of the Eagles facing maybe a couple of trash teams, the Eagles are going to have to win their game shooting the football out. They're going to have shootouts. The Eagles cannot get into no defensive battle.
No,
they won't
'cause
win.
they'll lose every
They'll
defensive
lose that
battle, I agree.
every time. So they have to shoot that ball out. And that makes your team one-dimensional.
I'm going to go
Be-
Eagles.
because the Cowboys defensively are still elite too.
Yep.
They didn't lose, and they're getting Trayvon Diggs
They
back.
lost DeRon Bland.
DeRon Bland for 6 to 8 weeks.
That's
But
a big loss. He
it's
had
a big
six pick
loss.
Sixes.
That's a big loss, but that defense, even with him not in there, still can play up. to fucking capabilities because a lot of their defense is simply they got 7-8 defensive linemen in rotation that they could send at you and just rush the passer with. You know,
I'm gonna take the Eagles because Saquon's gonna get 2,000 yards rushing.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Eagles.
Yeah, I'm taking the Cowboys in that division. I'm taking the Cowboys.
All right, so you ready for this one? Toughest division in football.
Best division in the league, and they're all amazing teams. We got
Every
Ravens.
team last year went above 500.
Ravens, Bengals, Browns, and Steelers. Who the fuck do you pick? That's so tough.
That division honestly just comes down to quarterback play. To be
feel
honest
like
with you.
I feel like I know who.
To
I'm
be
gonna pick
honest
again.
with you, to be honest with you, it comes down to quarterback play.
I might be biased. I'm picking my team.
If you're asking me right now,
I'm not picking my team
listen,
first. We're not getting first round division.
if you're putting a gun in my head right now and asking me to pick right now, I'm gonna say the Ravens are gonna win that division.
I was about to say Ravens, and then I think Ravens, Bengals, Steelers, Browns. That's how I think it's gonna go.
My only thing with the Browns is if let's say Deshaun actually does something this year, then you guys will be in the bottom. But I don't see it because you
I
guys.
don't know. We still have a really good team.
That's what I'm saying. And then the same thing. Let's say Russ picks it up before Deshaun. You guys are smoking them. You know what I mean? But I don't know.
I feel like it also depends on how you guys play too, because if you guys start, I don't know, it can go either way.
The biggest problem with our division is the divisional games. That's
Yeah.
we gotta beat each other up.
Yeah, because last year you guys lost almost every single division game, but one. You won one, right?
Yeah, against you.
It cost them the playoffs.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go Ravens for taking that division, and then I think I'm gonna go Bengals like I did last year too for second.
I'm gonna go Bengals.
No, I'm going with Ravens.
I'm going Bengals, and I'm gonna go Steelers and then Ravens. I feel like the Ravens is not gonna. I don't know.
I think that's such a biased pick. I don't even think you believe that.
Nah,
I'm putting my team in third because
I don't even think you believe that.
I'm being real. I think
I think so.
we have a really good team, but I don't see us winning that division this year.
I see it.
Maybe not even next year.
Even if we don't win the division, I know we're gonna be good. But I see us winning the division.
I think that's biased.
It's so biased.
But I don't know.
You see the Ravens third?
Nah. It depends. Because anything can happen. Like I said, the Steelers are not even a quarterback away, like you said. They got fire move. They got a good running core. They just need to figure out this quarterback a little bit.
I agree.
And then same thing with the Browns.
But the
If
thing,
Deshaun comes back, if Nick Chubb comes back, next 4 games, he could still get 1,000 yards
yeah,
rushing.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. There's a whole bunch of factors you got to see in the AFC North. And it's crazy.
I think the Steelers eventually will figure that quarterback thing out because I think their defense is going to carry them enough so they can figure that out.
I think, like you said, we're gonna go to divisional games, and if that's the case, then I'll put Ravens because we never beat the Browns.
I got it. I got it.
We'll beat the Ravens before we beat the Browns. For some reason, we always lose
there's
against the
teams.
Browns.
There's just everybody has that one team where it's just like
Ours is the fucking Browns.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll beat the Ravens. We'll beat the Steelers. We'll lose to the Browns the whole fucking time.
Yo,
I don't know how.
All I'm saying is,
he's like I don't know how.
I don't know how.
what if everybody shows out? All of our quarterbacks show out, and we just all play well. We all might make the playoffs because we could have all made it last
Yeah,
year.
but you gotta see. It depends on how much is gonna show because we still play each other 4 times.
Last year
It's
we
that-
won. I won
8
every
times,
division
right?
game but one.
Here's the thing. Last year that was actually plausible. This year I don't think it's plausible.
For what?
For all you guys to make the playoffs out of that division. Because
Yeah, the AFC is tough-
one, you're gonna beat
tougher.
each other up, and 2, the AFC just got better. The AFC
Titans
got better.
are really good.
Titans are gonna.
No, the Texans.
You got the Texans that are good. You got the Jets that are good. You got the
got the
Dolphins that
Chiefs.
are good. You got the Chiefs. You got your whole division. That's not counting if the Raiders come up and they want to play football this year. Like I said, right now, I'm not even picking the Raiders. There's 8 teams in the AFC. There's only 7 spots in the playoffs. There's 8 teams who are you can call these teams out and you can say they're legit playoff teams.
Yeah.
That AFC is going to be a dogfight, and that's why I don't think there's going to be.
But we gotta sit there and look at it. If I had it like dissect, I had to see your team schedule. I gotta see the Brown team schedule. I gotta see ours. I gotta see the Ravens and see all right, if we beat all these other teams and we lose the divisional games, this is the only chance we could make the playoffs type thing.
Yeah.
But you have to win your division games, though. No team can't not win their division games and think they're going to be bound for any playoffs or anything like that. So
But like I said, it depends on the schedule. If you face the Commanders 4 times,
yeah, no, right. But like I said, I think 2 definitely will come out of that division. I don't think be 3 like it was last year because that AFC, like I said, just got tougher. It got tougher, and that division is going to eliminate itself. Yep. That's the one thing. Like the AFC North is tough. Yeah, they'll eliminate themselves. That doesn't mean whoever you're getting out of there ain't gonna be. You ain't gonna have to give. They're not gonna put work on you, but they're gonna eliminate themselves.
I'm picking Bengals winning the division. We got to come back. So,
Yeah,
and a win in the division is something that will set the tone. And if we win the division on the toughest division there, that means we're probably going to be first place in the AFC. If that's the case.
Not really, because again, first place has like the Jets could go on a crazy run. You guys,
Who was first place last year? The Ravens.
the
and
Chiefs.
No,
No, the
it was
Ravens were.
and they won the division.
And they won, but
That's
they.
what I'm saying.
But they won.
That's how tough the division is.
But they also won everything else outside.
and
of
they
it.
won every divisional game.
No, we beat them.
We beat them.
Y'all beat them once. Yeah. Y'all beat them once.
Yeah,
That was it. They won the rest of their division games. Yeah.
that's still 7 games.
That's
isn't it?
that's 6 games. They won 5 games in the division last
Yeah.
year. Plus they're good, so they're gonna beat other teams
Yeah.
outside of it too.
And they got Derrick Henry.
And they have Derrick Henry now.
You see?
Go figure.
That's what I'm saying.
The only big loss that they took was Patrick Queen, and that is a big loss on that.
It is a
defensive
big
front.
loss on that
Geno
defense.
Stone.
Geno Stone is a big. He's a big loss.
We got him.
He's a big loss too.
I
But
didn't realize they did lose some key players on that defense. Now that I really think about
they
it,
still got their defensive tackle. They still got Roquan Smith. They still got Kyle Hamilton. They still got Marlon Humphrey. They still got players on that defense.
Yeah.
They still got players on that defense.
do you think that with them,
They
losing
won't be
those two
as
players,
yes because they
it's
won't.
It's gonna have a little bit of an impact.
Absolutely, absolutely. Because last year's defense, that Ravens defense was they were fucking fantastic. They were elite.
Yeah, they were really good.
You didn't run on them, you couldn't score on them, and they turned the ball. They forced you to turn the ball over. They're not gonna have that this year. You're not gonna lose those plays and not lose something off that defense. That's why I said they put a lot into their offense. Their offense can be potentially great.
When
They're
it
gonna,
come-
they're gonna get beat up by the tight ends.
I just want to know when it comes
And we
to
had
the
a
point,
tight end to do it.
when it comes to the point of
Slicky.
Yeah.
people say that the Steelers defense better than the Browns. When is that gonna happen? I'm fucking sorry, but I feel so disrespected that people still think the Browns are way better than us on defense.
Yo, you know what's crazy?
And we
The whole
just picked up
AFC
more
North
people.
defense is amazing. The whole AFC North
Here's
defense
the
It
thing.
is, because yours is good too.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
I
So
feel
is- so is the Ravens.
because they think the Browns is the best in that division. I don't believe
That's
that.
why it makes our division the
don't believe
hardest.
that.
We have
TJ
top
Watt is
defense.
better than Myles Garrett. Fuck off. I don't care what y'all say.
Here's the
You
thing.
can double team Myles and double team TJ. TJ will get through more times than Garrett does.
You guys' defense. You guys' defense is based around.
Well, we got more than just one fucking player.
I know.
It's based around 5 people.
Here's the
You
thing.
have Hayward, TJ. Now I'm sorry, Patrick Queen's going to be in there. Joey Porter, and you have Fitzpatrick,
Yep.
and you got Highsmith. I'm disrespected.
You shouldn't
by-
be disrespected
No,
because
they say the Browns are way better because they
I won't
really
say
blowing the
I
fuck
won't-
out of
I won't
Garrett.
say I won't say
No,
way
they
better.
D-backs are good.
But
They
that
said
secondary is that secondary is no disrespect to Micah Fitzpatrick. Their secondary is notches above the Steelers. It's notches.
Yeah, but I'm talking about overall. I still think we have way better players.
I
than
think
them.
you guys the only real area where you guys might
We're lacking
have
a little bit, like on corners. I agree. We're
like
lacking on a corner.
and their
for
their
sure.
corners are elite. Their corners are elite.
Their corner is probably the best.
Best corner set of corners
in the North.
in the North, probably in the NFL. Period.
No, Tennessee got that.
No.
I'm
They-
telling
no.
you, Tennessee got that.
No. I got to see Tennessee play first. They proved it already. The Browns already proved it.
Dude, I don't know. I feel so disrespected because people still actually believe Myles Garrett is better than TJ Watt. I'm sorry, but he's fucking not. Stats don't lie. I've showed you guys the stats. TJ Watt beats him in every fucking category, just about.
You don't get that argument from me. You already heard
I
me
know
tell
I don't
you.
get it from you.
You know
I'm
I already
just
told
talking-
you.
I'm just talking to the people.
You know I
because
already told you.
They really think Myles Garrett is better than TJ
I
Watt.
think
and
TJ
I
Watt.
don't get it.
I think TJ Watt is the best defensive player in football right now.
You can double TJ, you could double Garrett. TJ gets through to that quarterback more times than Garrett does double team. I don't give a fuck what you say.
I think this Garrett has a bigger distraction and makes the other people sack more than your other people do. That's what
I
makes
don't
the
know,
Browns
because
better.
Highsmith is good.
Highsmith
But
is
TJ,
good.
But how
he
many
can
sacks?
be triple teamed and he still gets the fucking sack record. He can still get through more times than Garrett,
But that's like you said. But Browns still had the number 1 defense last year.
which is fucking mind blowing.
And they got
I feel like we
fucking
get
raped
we
by
get
Texans.
we get
Texans.
so discredited. I feel like when it comes to that Browns defense, all because the backfield. But I don't know. I feel like overall we have a way better defense
I think the
overall.
whole AFC North defense is amazing.
Yeah,
I just
because
look at
bro,
that.
you had second for sack or whatever
Yeah.
it was. What's
Trey.
Trey Hendricks, and then you also have really good corners, good safety, and then the Ravens.
And then we got our linebacker core right there. You got Logan Wilson up there.
Don't give that. Their secondary is not. I'm not giving nothing to their secondary.
Crazy.
Their
Can't tell
front-
if it's a lit.
Their front, your guys' front seven. I'll definitely give you guys that. You guys definitely have a top
We got Von
level
Bell back.
line, top seven, front seven. Your cornerbacks, yeah, no.
You crazy.
No.
We got one great corner. I'll give it that.
Cam Taylor-Britt is not at that level yet.
You crazy.
He's not at that level yet.
He is at that level.
He's not at that level yet.
We'll see.
He's not at that level. He's at
telling
Is he at a Wouzier level? Is he at a Wouzier
He
level?
took a Wouzier spot. That's what I'm saying.
He took a Wouzier spot through injury.
Before that,
No, he did it.
Cam Taylor Britt had like 9 intos last year.
Look that up. Look that up.
What am I looking up?
Look it up.
He had
What
7.
am I looking up?
Cam Taylor.
And he got hurt.
How many? And it was the Cam Taylor Britt have intos did he have last year?
7.
He's only 24.
This is his
young.
second year.
He had 4 picks, bro. He
No,
had
he didn't.
7. He had 4 picks, bro.
Oh, that was a good one. Yeah.
He had 4 picks. He's no
But
way.
he sat down like 4 games too.
What I'm asking you is he where Cheeto is at when Cheeto was at the height of his cornerback shit? Because when Cheeto was at the height
Before his
there was-
ACL injury?
before his ACL injury, when Cheeto was at his height, because when Cheeto was at his height, nobody was
yeah,
nobody
nobody
was
was-
throwing to Cheeto. Nobody was throwing,
And if they did, they had
They-
a completion rate of 20% or something crazy.
which is why they picked on the other side of their defense.
I don't know. Cam Taylor is really great.
I'm not saying he ain't really
He's
great,
great.
but
I'm saying he's filled the void we had with Cheeto gone. That's what I'm saying.
and I'm not taking away from that. I still think the second.
But we don't have anybody else back there.
and that's the weakest part of your defense. But it doesn't have to be or whatever because your front seven is so strong.
Yeah, but the thing is too, with Geno Stone helps the void and Von Bell back, he does elite shit.
Von Bell is just a hard hitter.
And that's great because once they catch it, they're not coming down with it. I'll tell you that.
Man, you guys, y'all need a Minka Fitzpatrick type of safety out there. That would
We
make
have
y'all
one.
defense.
Just
Y'all
increase
had
the
one
third.
until he went to Atlanta. Yeah,
And paid him.
Yeah.
We can't afford that.
yeah. The bill always comes through, man.
What do you think's happening with Jamar?
He's listen. Everybody getting paid, and they're not paying him. And
There's a whole year left before we should even talk about him. But
the Bengals are doing this to themselves. They're doing it to themselves.
wrap this up.
You're gonna wait next year to pay him 37, 38 a year when you could have got away with about 33 this year. You could have saved $5 million and put it somewhere else. Listen,
We gotta wrap this up.
yeah,
Can't
got
lie.
you.
We're at
still gotta-
1:30 right now.
All right, we good. We out of here. Thank y'all for watching. Enjoy football this weekend. We definitely will.
We'll be back with y'all next week for week 1 recaps.
Week
then
one
we'll go
recap
over
The
and
week
Bengals
2.
winning.
And week 2
Orange.
predictions.
Acknowledge me.
You know, never. All right. Again, you can follow us on Triple Threat Sportscast on YouTube. You hit the red subscribe button, the yellow notification bell. You can find us on IG at Triple Threat Sportscast. You find me here at Shamar for President.
It's your boy Dyson.
Excellent execution.
You,
One.
you can also find us on.
It always cuts me off, motherfucker.
You won. You stop pausing and just say the one. You can also find us on Triple
No,
Threat.
I'm the one.
You can also find us on Triple Threat Sportscast on TikTok for as long as until it gets banned.
I don't think it's getting banned, but sure, we'll go with that.
All right, listen, y'all don't know what's going on. They're
Been
trying
a
to
year
search
since
it. Yeah, well, it's gonna happen anyway.
Shamar, acknowledge me.
Never. Shout out to everybody who's listening. Shout out to everybody. We hope to be with y'all here for football season. Until
See ya.
the next episode, yeah, man.
Cut him off.
Peace.